In the beginning, there was
Nothing, actually.
Well, there can't be nothing. Otherwise, it's just a black screen and subtitles.
Oh, yes. The sacred text of Helvetica Bold.
I was building tension.
Tension's fine, but we could add some color. Blue. Green. Green is continenty.
Nothing says ancient cosmic creation like lime green captions.
Fine. In the beginning, there was lime green.
Well, I guess technically it's not nothing either, because there are 3 continents at the moment.
In the beginning, there was
3 continents and PB's next shill show.
Solmira awaits its 4th lab.
And this time, you get to build it.
Chat gets god powers. What could possibly go wrong?
For 8 weeks, your choices will carve rivers, raise mountains, and rename everything sensible.
They show up, throw $5 at the void, and suddenly, mountains.
Very inappropriately named mountains, probably.
Oh, definitely. Someone's going to name one Mount Steve.
I was thinking more like Mount Cleve.
For 8 weeks, I shall forge a continent using chaos, questionable taste, and the collective power of monetization.
And when it's done, you'll have built a world which others can actually play in. Which, frankly, is terrifying.
In the beginning, there was Genesis.
Hello.
Now, tell me what time you're available tomorrow now.
Oh, I
Right
was
now.
literally bringing us live. I don't know.
Tell me what time
Maybe
now.
ask me not 2 seconds before I'm bringing us live. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Well,
I'm just
Maya
kidding.
did this to me every week
Yeah.
just before side quest began. He would just say the most insane thing just as I was about to bring in the show.
So 2 things. I'm hiding this wheel, so don't get excited. Second thing, whack, I don't see the map at the moment.
Yeah, I've got an OBS.
Yeah, there we go.
video.
Okay, awesome. Look at
Forgot to hit the button.
that. Yay, it looks so good. Holy shit. Okay, so couple of things. One, I really fucking hope the bar is working this week. It may not be, so we might have to count it manually, but welcome to the finale of Genesis, you guys.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Yeah, we have some exciting stuff planned for today that the guys have no idea about, as usual. But I'm very excited again, as usual. What did I want to say beforehand? Because today's a little bit different. We're going to be focusing on the 3 capital cities here, the empires, and we're going to be kind of like defining a little bit more their structure, maybe festivals, stuff like that. And we're going to spend about 35 minutes on each one. And then at the very end, we are going to name the continents together. In terms of fat stacks of cash this week, we're going to do kind of what we did last week in terms of the guys and I are okay taking like the smallest amount possible just so we survive. And the rest is actually going to go to the artist pool to make art for the book. Only this week, we don't have a specific menu for you to choose from. So what's going to happen is we basically just have a goal set for this week that would just pay for the art for the book. And then also I added a little extra so that we could just like send up a chunk to the artists that we worked with this year that definitely charged us way too little. So basically everything that you're throwing towards us this week, some of it's going to go to the 3 of us so we can survive and our cats don't die. And then the rest of it's going to the artists of Table Story, humans. So yeah, Merry Christmas to them or Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. And we just, like I said, we just have a big, y'all are buying my ramen. Yeah, we just kind of have like a big goal and we're going to trust fall with the artists to be like, yeah, do whatever you want to make the book beautiful. I did want to call your attention to one thing, however. And that is for those of you who are in our Discord. So basically everyone except for Shadow. There was a huge contribution, a couple huge contributions over the week for you as a community. So we have about $600 to divvy up between the two pools that were going. Technically, there were 3 pools, but I kind of made an executive decision here to leave the Brackberry pool at the 375 or 325, whatever it's at right now. Because whatever it's at right now would allow for 3, so each character gets a full color illustration of them. So I just thought that would be kind of neat, and then we'll put that illustration next to their stat block and a little bit of lore about them. So I think we should leave that where it is. And then the other 2 group pools you guys had going collectively were for the tea company and for the kites, for the kite riding, the Windsouls. So in our Discord pinned is a vote for how you want to distribute that $600. So essentially, if you give it to one or the other, either Kite or Tico, it puts either one of them around $750, which artists have okayed, that being half a page rendered scene for whichever one you choose. Or alternatively, you can say split that amount and it'll get you spruced up concept art for each one. So please go ahead and place your vote there in the Discord as to how you want that split. What else did I want to tell you guys beforehand? I think that was it. Other than we just have like a big goal, and then here's how we're going to do this week. So we're going to focus on one capital city at a time. And then basically for every $25, there's a wheel spin, and then Brad's going to roll on a table, and then we're going to collectively work on what that thing is. I don't know if I want to go into more detail than that at the moment. So here's the wheel. So toss in as much as you like. Please remember the majority of it is going to the artists of Table Story. First, it's going to go in a tier like this. First and foremost, it's going to those 3 artists I introduced to you last week, which is Equus, Stevie, and Murgles. And they're going to be focusing on making this book that for the continent that you guys are about to name beautiful. And then after that, it's going to the artists that have done work for us over the year. And then the rest will go to the 3 of us. So, Wheel of Morality, spin, spin, spin. Yeah, so we do have a couple of different subjects here. So we've got festivals, we've got governance and institution, and then we've got cultural and social norms, or like cool cultural and social things. And then we have civic spaces and symbols, as well as legends and myths. Now, these are specific to each kind of empire that we're working on, but more specifically the capital cities. So, yeah. We'll start with... we're not doing the hidden city, though. I mean, I guess we could. We could potentially do the hidden city. We'll see how much time we have left at the end. I just want to leave plenty of time to name the continent. We did have some housekeeping, though, before I dive in. There are some email addresses missing for those of you who put in for art. And if you would like, if you don't care and you just want to see it in the book when it's done, that's cool. But if you would like a copy of the art, I will need your email address, not just your Discord handle, just so that the artists can. It'll be way easier for us to keep track of everyone if we can just do that. So if your email is missing, please either tag me or one of the mods in Discord, and then you can send a private DM with your email. That way it's not just like out for everybody. And then again, if you are tipping today and you know that you've tipped before and your email wasn't provided, just put it in today, and then I'll find you and I'll connect it. Okay, I think that was it, right? Yes. Other than the standard disclaimer, which technically doesn't really apply this week, but it is that if you're contributing, you are obviously agreeing to let your idea grow and change and become a part of the world that we're building together. And you can't claim that you own Solmira later, obviously. Okay, I think that's it. Should we get started?
All right.
Oh, so sorry. I punched you in the ear. Yes, let's get started. Okay.
It was a weak girly punch. We heard nothing.
Yeah. It just tickled my ear. Nothing more.
Tickled
Okay.
my ear hairs.
Oh, also, before we get started, I just want to say you guys tipped
Music.
in some.
That song. Before we get started.
What? Oh, yeah. I wanted to say thank you guys because the ideas that you brought in this last week were super cool. We had people putting in for art, but then we also had some like last minute additions to lore. We had some very cool monsters added. So all that stuff really just gives the artists stuff to look at and go, oh, that's cool. I'll draw that. So yeah, so super, super amazing. And thank you so, so much. This project has been really crazy. And I've learned a lot, but also I just think we've done something pretty magical. And I'm proud, and you should be too. Okay, let's start with Hayden Core. Whack, do you mind zooming in a little bit on the Hayden Core Empire? That's the red one right now that you guys see. But for now, we're going to focus on the capital city. So to remind you, tip whatever you like, but every 25 bucks, we're going to do a wheel spin, and then it's going to...
It's a colloquialism in Hayden Core now.
Yeah.
Whenever they're talking about 25 of something.
It's, what did I say?
It'll be 12.
Twive.
Twive.
That'll be
Hold on, I'm writing it down. Twive. And so when we do the wheel spin...
past.
What
the fuck did you just say?
Oh, it's like in
Oh,
Final
this
Fantasy
person's-
14, the acclaimed MMO, where they have like... I just wanted to get Whack to laugh.
Cut the stream.
Where you...
Cut the stream. The
they-
artists aren't being paid. You've done it.
They have different names for things like that, like by the 12, and I just think that that's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing some of that today, guys. So when we spin, and let's say you fall on festivals, then Brad's going to roll a 1d72 just to make life crazy. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to read off a prompt. And then together, no money required, we're going to brainstorm on what filling out that prompt. Okay? So basically 25 bucks gets us a cool new prompt for Hayden Core, or I guess if you want to do a specific city, you can, but we're basically going to spend about 40 minutes with each one. Okay. I did have another follow-up question though. Shadow, I don't think I have your email address. I know you don't have Discord. So if I do have it and it's in
Shadow doesn't even like have Twitch at this point, I think. Like Shadow is just communicate, like he sends a telegram to someone.
Yeah.
And they fucking write his text in Twitch.
He communicates through Morse code.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm just
One
throwing
of those
it out
old
there.
Submarine.
That
He's
I
on
need
one of those
that.
submarine, World War II submarine.
Yep.
And then the other question I had was for hold on, because they use a different name on stream than they do on Discord.
Pretty sure the bar is already not working.
Oh god, really? Yep. Great. Is the wheel working though?
You know it's
I
not.
don't think it is.
Search your feelings.
Why? Why does it do this? I don't understand. Okay, that's okay because I can manually spin. The wheel, at least. I cannot manually
Just
update the
stands
bar.
up and spins around, sits
Yeah.
back down. Like an 8-year-old.
Manual spin.
Hello everyone, my name's Manual Spin.
Culture. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna note down which ones we've got here. And then another spin. Another culture. Amazing. Okay, Brad, would you like to roll 1d72 twice, please?
5, 40.
5 and 40. Okay. So let's see. Rolling up here. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, wearing item or color signifies status or role. And so we get to decide. It's spaces on the stream. Oh, it's culture for me.
It was
Next time,
culture and then it spun again. Did you spin it again?
I spun it twice and it landed on culture twice for me.
Oh.
Did it land on spaces twice for you guys, or did it
I
do
saw
culture and then
spaces.
Okay, well that's fine. Then I will switch it. So culture and then spaces. But culture, the first one will be wearing either an item or a certain color will signify a status or role. So now we get to brainstorm together. So throw your ideas out there, guys. And then also Brad and Whack, if you have any thoughts, please throw it in there. This is Hayden Core. What do we know about Hayden Core so far? Just that they dominated that hidden city, right? In a war. That's pretty much what we know. They're also kind of like at the apex of a lot of trade. Yeah, they're like right on the edge of that lake. They're the only big empire city that is east of Bezavina as well. And Bezavina is like a big port city as well.
It is labeled as a stronghold in our list.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Okay, sorry, Brad. The second one that you rolled was for spaces. 40. Okay, let me take a look. I don't know if we should do one at a time or if I should just give you guys the prompt, and then when you guys have an idea for said prompt, we just do that. Ooh, okay, this is kind of fun. A gate or an archway that some locals could believe filters or judges those who pass. So we can adjust this, but essentially we're going to throw a gate or an archway somewhere in the city. Are there any real world touchstones that can guide the ideas? I mean, use whatever you'd like. Absolutely. Obviously, if it's like something that is, like my mind immediately went to the gates that are in Neverending Story, right? Obviously, if it's something like that.
Never-ending story.
Yes, thank you. If it's something like that, then obviously we would need to change it to make it original. But yeah, I mean, everything's a derivative of something else that already exists. So yeah, we can do that.
I saw Greg do it in the chat.
Yeah, it was perfect. And so the other way that this is going to work, guys, too, is some of these compete with each other. And so essentially, if we roll and it ends up being like we roll something else that competes with it, then it just both exist in certain sections of the city. And then when we kind of divvy up the city, we'll figure more of that out as we go. But this is really going to determine the vibe of each Empire City because we don't know too much about each. Okay. Burp, 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 burp. Oh my God. Okay, we have, hold on. Holy crap. You know what? I'm going to use my handy dandy calculator that I love so very much. Okay, we have 8 more rolls. Yay! All right. I'm going to go ahead and hit the roll button. Spin the wheel. Thank you guys so much. Manually spin. Brad, get ready to roll. Ooh, I'm watching the stream this time to see. So that came to me as festivals, but on stream, it's spaces again. And then I will roll again. Customs. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, it's the same for stream. Culture. Spaces. Spaces. Okay, 4 more. Landed on festivals for me. Customs. Okay. Oh, that landed on institution for me, but not for you guys. I wonder why that's different.
The Friday shows are cursed.
Yep.
That's why I'm so goddamn exhausted every week for some reason. It's exclusively the curse.
6. 2 more. Another space. Oh God, was that culture for you guys and not space? It's
That
so
says
hard.
culture.
It's so hard for
Want
me
me
to
to read 'em
remember.
out?
Yes, please. It's hard for me to remember not to look at the screen that is in front of me.
I
Not
don't
trust
know
it.
how far ahead the stream is. That one said institution.
Okay, perfect. That's all of them. 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, perfect. So we have 8 rolls to make, my friend.
18.
Okay,
62.
great.
60.
Okay.
14.
8.
39.
Okay.
I don't know how many this is.
I need
40.
3 more. Yep. Okay.
23.
Jordan's jersey number. Go ahead.
Whose?
Michael Jordan's jersey number.
How do you know that?
I used to really love basketball when I was young.
Just making stuff up at this point, Whack. Don't listen to her. She's just lying through her teeth. Next one is 2.
Okay.
Just making stuff up to seem interesting, don't you? It's a fucking pure lie. Just chat GPT.
Yeah, it's interesting to
personality
be
traits before
excited and obsessed with the
before
most
every
famous
stream.
and
Just
popular
ChatGPT, can I
basketball
have some
player of
random
the time.
facts to make me
Yeah,
seem
uh-huh.
like, and then it
Yeah.
comes out
Yeah.
making it up.
Super, super, super interesting. Not
Do you
unique
need
at all.
more numbers?
Okay, hold on. Week 8, general pool money. Okay, awesome. Hold on. Yeah, we do. We need 2
Did I
more.
say 2?
Sorry?
What was the last
Yeah,
number I gave?
the last number you gave was 2.
27.
Hold on here.
Kobe Bryant's jersey number. That was hard for me because I don't know any basketball players. It was the only one I could think of.
Okay. We
And I
are
only know him not from basketball, to be fair.
$5 away from a spin. Okay, sorry. What was the number you just gave me after 2?
Kobe Bryant's jersey number, if you're so interesting and special and you know everything about basketball.
I said when I was younger, I was obsessed with basketball.
I don't even know. If
Yeah.
27 is, I
Was.
would be blown away. 27.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, and then I need to roll. Let me do a spin here. Oh, I got stories. What did you guys get? Institution again. Okay. Okay. Am I good? I'm good. Okay, I'm caught up. Okay, so now let me go through the prompts. Brad, you keep an eye on the tips coming in just so I don't lose track. Okay, I gave you guys the prompt for culture and spaces, the first 2. So let's actually do those first.
What do we do about the fourth wall ones?
What do you mean?
They won't stack with the other tips to
So
add
we
up the
have
number totals.
a tip from Figment on fourth wall.
Yeah, so I did
Are
this.
you counting those?
Yeah, I did a spin for that, and we're 5 away from another spin. I just have to manually keep track because the wheel's not gonna do it itself anyway. So I might as well just keep track.
Okay.
So if somebody wants to throw $5 in, we'll get another spin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for the culture, we're gonna start with this one first because I'm realizing now this is gonna be crazy. Let me go back up. This one was the wearing an item or color signifies status or role. So I wonder if we don't have like some sort of caste system in Hayden Core.
Jesus. That's fucking rough.
What?
A caste system?
Yeah. I mean, well, what? I mean, what else would wearing a color signify? Status or role? I mean, I guess we could do role, like priests wear this color.
Why did I react like that?
I don't know.
Well, because caste systems are rough.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, we live in a yes.
how else would you
yeah.
have an elite? I guess it doesn't have to be elite.
It's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's
Yeah.
just,
Wait, what? Read it again.
damn,
to
that
me.
sucks. I don't want to live there.
Wearing an item or color.
You do live there.
Yeah, we do. We do live in a caste system. Wearing item or color signifies a status or role. So
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it
actually
doesn't
doesn't
have
have
to
to be
be.
like hierarchical.
Yeah.
It could just be like you're
Like mages
you work
wear
in
this
this
color.
sector.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah,
a
yeah.
mage. You're
yeah.
this. You're that.
which I kind of like. So let's put up
It's
a vote.
very my first video game world.
Yeah. So Brad, can you put up a vote for status or role? And then the chat can decide if it's caste or if it's first your job. We could get a little creative with role too. It might not have to be your job.
The poll is up in the chat room. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you. It could be something weird, like, your age or marital status or...
That's insane. Like you're on
Yeah,
in
like
one of
that's
those things
fucking
where you
wild.
you go on in those quick dating places.
Yeah,
and you have a green
yeah.
badge
And you're like,
that-
oh, the green badge, they're available to court. That's crazy.
my worst nightmare.
And then
I think occupation makes sense.
yeah, I think that's very good to build off of as well. Because if we
Roles.
get other roles, yeah. And then we
It
did
also-
spaces was 40, I think, right? It's the gate. Yeah, a gate or archway. Okay. Sorry, what were you saying, Brad?
Oh, I have no idea. That's crazy. That was over 30 seconds ago.
Oh, yep.
You're out of your mind.
I am out of my mind. Where is my mind? Okay. Maybe just military ranking only is where it matters. Yeah. Equus has a good idea for the arch. Okay,
Like
hold
real
on.
life.
I'm scrolling up. Oh God. I'm scrolling up. The gate is called the Justiciar. Everyone passing through feels a frisson on the skin that folks have interpreted as the eyes of gods upon you. Oh, that's interesting. Because we could have an explanation for it. That is not that, Like it could be, but it also doesn't have to be, which is interesting.
Roll has 1.
Okay, so that's the job. Okay, cool. So
Yeah, or is it like... Is it just like... priests and warriors and workers and merchants and laborers?
I think that's kind of cool, to be honest.
How do you do it? Or do you do it? Is it very specific? Because there's an endless amount of roles.
Yeah.
So, but there's only
I think
like,
it should be
what,
general,
3
right?
colors
Yeah,
the world?
yeah. Only
Love that
3
you
ever.
agreed to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. I don't know how we would approach this, but it would be super interesting to do like shades of yellow are one, like jobs or roles of the hand, like farmers and shit like that. Merchants that, that kind of stuff. Versus
Different hues
like,
makes sense.
yeah. And then so everything in that
Like the
yellow hue
brighter
is
it is,
somewhere around that.
the-
Yeah. But I don't know what that would look like.
It would look like The Handmaid's Tale is what it would look like.
I don't know what that is. I haven't read or seen that.
You will do
Okay.
soon
yeah,
enough.
Yeah.
If our world keeps going the way it
Yeah.
is, you'll find out. You just stay the course, little buddy.
Oh, God. Okay, so I'm filling this out, though, for now. What we need to know is that it signifies roles. And we want to do, like, general roles, right? Like military versus
General roles.
healer
General
versus
roles. I think like religious
like priests and stuff.
priests, and then you want what educated scholars, wizards. Then you want warriors, fighters, military.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
Then merchant types. Then workers, laborers, service people.
Mm-hmm.
Then what? It's hard
Sorry,
to
I'm
create a
writing this
whole
down.
world, isn't it, from scratch, considering it took us thousands and thousands of years.
Yeah, I actually really, really fucking like this a lot. And I like the hues
King
as
is
well.
named Joseph. Someone will get it eventually.
Sorry, I'm taking a million notes. Okay. I think that's good enough for now. So we'll leave that one down as done. And then for the gate or archway that locals believe filters or judges those who pass, I'm going to put, so what we're going to do, guys, for the naming of things, we want to be as general as possible because we might want to tie it to lore that already exists. So I'm just going to put a question mark next to the name that you put in here, just because it may be related to a religious order that somebody's already put in, and we'll just be able to add to that. But I am keeping that everyone passing through it feels a Frisian on the skin. And then I've also put a question mark by folks so that we can tie that to maybe a certain religious group later, or spiritual group that have interpreted as the eyes of the gods upon you. So that's pretty cool. That's dope as shit. Okay, let's do the next roll, which is spaces, and it was 18.
There are 18 spaces,
I maybe
each of
shouldn't have
them
made
slowly
these
ever expanding.
tables so large, but I was having fun. Okay. I had scrolled all the way up to spaces, and I forgot what number we rolled. Great. Amazing. 18. Thank you so much. There we go. Spaces. 18. Ooh! A public archive or record space guarded by group or custom. So chat, you get to decide if it's a group that guards this or if it's a custom. Which is very interesting. I wonder if we
Explain those to me before I start the poll.
Yeah, so I guess a group would be, like maybe the scholars guard the public archive, or a custom could be something like there's a certain hand gesture required or a password to be able to get into the public archive or record space or library. Like we could decide whether it's a certain group controls the library or the records.
What was the Spaceballs salute?
I don't know.
You remember when they like
I can't remember.
they did one of those?
Would you believe I've never seen Spaceballs?
What? Really?
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Like I've seen
God damn it,
most of
Brad.
it
Yeah.
through
I've seen like
being alive.
every Mel Brooks film. It's been a long time, but
Name another Mel Brooks film.
Young Frankenstein.
Blazing Saddles.
Never
Blazing
seen it.
Saddles.
Never seen
yeah,
it.
yeah. So fucking good, man.
I haven't seen any.
Okay,
Sounds like
well,
Mel Brooks Marathon.
History of the World Part 1.
Christmas Day.
Shadow, I need your fucking email. I'm gonna wring your neck.
That was a film.
Can you?
History of the World Part 1.
Can
yeah,
you? On the next thing you do. Oh, you did it! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I see it now. You've done it. 2 spins, and then you included your email. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. Thank you so
Wow.
much.
When you get told off for something and then
And
you're
then
like,
it's like,
yeah, I
"Oh,
sent
wait."
it to you at 8:30.
Oh, you did it already. Okay. Listen, okay? I was expecting maybe a little bit of pushback on that one. Okay, did you guys decide on custom or... Yeah, custom. Okay, this is interesting. So let's brainstorm some ideas, Brad. And then Whack can decide.
I have a random question just
Yeah.
because I'm putting in the trade routes right now.
Yeah.
Do we think that Hazel Sue Morin
Uh-huh.
is like a accessible easily by
Yes.
other places?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that because they're pretty big, right? They ended up being a pretty big city.
They're like, I think the only magic place that we had.
No. There are plenty of magical places as well.
Well, I mean, like
marsh,
it got upgraded to magical.
Yeah.
In terms of like a city or village or town or whatever.
Yeah, there are a couple of them, but what's the population size of that one?
11,747. It is a city.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Okay.
So it needs to be upgraded.
I think that it is obviously it's very reachable from if you are water folk or if you can breathe underwater or whatever. But I imagine there's probably a way to travel, like a ferry, somebody who will take you underwater. I don't know how yet. From Storian, the capital city, and maybe some of those other cities on that coastline. But other than that, I don't think you can get there. I think if you're a land dweller, you get there going to one of those cities first if you don't know how to get there, if you can't swim already.
So I'm not going to make a trade route there?
I would make a trade route from Storian and the other 3 cities that are on that shoreline, like in that little curve, personally.
Yeah, in the islands here.
Yeah.
You mean between Hazel Sumaran with these? Like connect these?
Sorry, let me zoom in a little bit. With
like
Al Nair, with Storian, and with Shaznar. It's fucking hilarious.
Shaznar?
Yeah, that one. And then is there another one maybe? No, I think those are probably the big ones.
Okay.
Personally, I mean, except for... thank you so much, Mac.
Guys,
Sorry?
after reviewing every Mel Brooks movie, I've seen one.
Oh, which one have you seen?
Producers?
Nope.
Young Frankenstein?
Oh, he said he didn't see that one.
No.
Furious with you, by the way.
Yep. No, I'm furious with you because you haven't seen it. All right, give me
It is
a
an American thing, maybe. I don't know.
1D72. We're also, by the way, 5 away from another spin. Somebody wants to toss $5 in
I
there.
have no idea, Brad. Which one did you
Guess
say?
what number it is, PB?
33.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
That's
Another
the only
classic.
Mel Brooks movie I've seen.
Men in tights. Okay. That's the one where she's like singing in the bath and the camera comes in and hits the window pane, I think. Fuck. Those movies are so stupidly wonderful. I love them so much. Okay. Let's see. 33. Oh, wait. What one? Custom, right? For the spaces, Brad? He's dead.
I have no memory of this.
What vote one?
Custom for the,
Okay. Yeah,
the
yeah,
library or whatever it was.
Yeah. Okay. So then we need to figure out the three
custom.
the 3 of us.
Apparently there has to be some sort of air bubble involved.
No. That's probably for the trade route. The air bubble has to be for the trade route. But the public archive or record space is in Hayden Core. So how do we want to do that? The 3 of us have to brainstorm and figure it out. They want
Well,
to
if
do
it's
custom.
a library,
Mm-hmm.
what type of library is it?
It does say public. A public archive. Yep. Now, if we roll that again, if somehow we roll that again for Hayden Core, then there will also then be a private library. But for now, the public library that's there is guarded by some sort of custom. I mean, we could do something like, what is that sound?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it in my house? I think I'm
I have
haunted
no idea.
today, huh?
I think something is terrible. Something terrible is happening in your house. I kind of like the idea that you maybe need to be wearing something like a key or
It's a public library.
it
What
is
if
a
you don't
public
have a key?
library, but it is guarded by a custom. So I don't know what
But
it is.
it's guarded for what reason? From
That's
thieves?
a good question. I don't know.
Or are we guarding it from...
I think it's probably public to people who live in Haydencore. So like if you live there, you know this custom, but if you don't, you can't get into the library. Maybe.
I feel like it can't be something like a tattoo or whatever, because
No.
children need to be able to access
Yeah.
a public library. Because originally I was thinking something along the lines of like, you write something to sort of incentivize.
Ooh, like a guest book almost.
Yeah,
I mean,
but then
that's
again,
very
you
simple
don't-
but awesome.
you
Or
don't learn how to write unless you go to a library, so you'd never
Or-
get in and never learn.
there's
That's not
a here's an idea.
Mhm.
There's a almost like a barter system where if you take something from the library, you have to bring something in.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Library card.
If you take knowledge, you have to put knowledge in.
Oh, that's
It's like
interesting.
there's an exchange.
That's
Holy
gone from
shit!
a custom
Holy
to
shit!
a puzzle. A D&D
No.
puzzle.
Yeah, but this is all good stuff that a GM could use. Okay, hold on though. So what if you've got like whatever the library group is, you know, the librarians, we'll just call them that for now. What if like when you enter, it's like tell us something about your family or your lineage that we don't already know? And then they write it down and record it, right? And then you get to go in and read. Like you have to actually literally give them a piece of knowledge of the world. Like I saw a whatever on, you know, on the mountain at this time, and you have to provide some
give
sort of
them
proof.
a legitimate new thing you've learned.
Yeah.
And there is an enchantment that
Yes. Prevent you from lying. Knowledge you
Right.
have learned that is new to the library. That also gives room for a GM to, if say a party comes up and they provide knowledge and they roll poorly, it's not necessarily that they don't get into the library. It's now like, well, we already have that knowledge, so I'll let you in this time because you're not from here or something like that. You know, you did give us something that was new to you, but the library already knows that. But you know what? You can go in and you're restricted to floors 1 through 3. So that's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Next, we are moving on to customs 62.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
and he was never seen
Mm-hmm.
again.
I've already forgotten what the fucking number was. I hate that I have done this.
It's a special knot. You have to tie a special
62.
knot. I had to do that during my boating license. It was fucking stressful. You have to learn a bunch of knots. Yes.
62.
I'm just feeling dead air, by the way.
Yes,
chat.
thank you.
You ever
People
think I'm just
Ooh.
being annoying?
People dress differently during a specific time or mood. Ooh. Okay, so chat, you need to vote between specific time or specific mood. And then Brad Whack and I will try to figure out what that means. That's crazy fun. Harvest masks is kind of fun. Confused.
So specific time,
Yep. Either choose specific time or a
Specific
specific mood,
mood.
and then we will decide the rest. Also, we are $5 away from another spin. to add something else to Hayden Core. And if you're just joining, welcome in to the finale of Genesis. We're doing things a little bit differently this week. We essentially have a bar that's not working. I'll hide it. In fact, I'm so annoyed that it's not working. I added a new one. I duplicated it, made a new one, and it's still just for some reason not working. So, oh, you know what? I wonder if we refresh and reset the session, if that would do it.
That worked for me, my whatever I did last.
Thank you for suggesting it before now.
It
worked for you.
Honestly, until this very moment.
So much.
But here's what makes it. Here's what makes it even. By the way, here's what makes it so much worse.
Bro.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
Is not only did I do it for
the actual fucking pain that just I felt
unknown,
tear
right?
through my body. Yep.
But I also did it. I've also done it for every non-effort.
No.
So
okay, great.
It's unbelievable how much I definitely have had the answer this whole time and just couldn't even think about it. If I had pulled it up, if I had pulled it up and looked at it,
you would have had the idea. And
I would have thought about it. But the thing is, I don't want to because I know I'll click something and fuck up all your stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't even.
Well, could you click it and fuck up all my stuff right now and see if it fixes it? Because that would be excellent.
Well, it will refresh the whole session. Does that matter for this?
I don't think it matters for this because it's like every $25 we're doing a wheel spin. But I'll explain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll explain, guys. So this week we're doing something a little bit different. And that is last week we had a fund for 3 artists that we have handpicked to make very cool art.
So sorry, is it called Genesis Goal?
Let me just double check.
In block caps.
Oh shit, I closed the wrong one. Please let me reopen
I think
that.
it is. It looks like it.
Yes, that's right. Why do I type in all caps all the time?
I do.
Because you're channeling your inner Kanye.
Just shouting.
Okay.
You're just shouting at everyone.
You know,
constantly.
like I've noticed that like my stuff is the stuff that's in all caps, and then oh, PB did that one. Okay, great, amazing. Yes, that's the right one. And then I will put it back up here and see if it fixes it.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
There's another thing that I would do. Sometimes if you refresh, when you right click in OBS and refresh.
So I did that. I refreshed and then I added a whole new bar. Like I just added a new source to see if it would
the stream goes live, it doesn't work. I right click it in OBS and refresh the source and then it starts working sometimes. Or sometimes
I'm doing both
on non-effort
of them right now.
I have to just randomly do it throughout the show as well.
Okay, I've done it.
Sometimes that kicks it in.
So we'll see.
We'll just wait and see now.
Okay. So, sorry guys, I lost my train of thought here. So last week we did specific custom art, and we selected 3 artists that are going to help make the PDF and hopefully physical book copy of this world that you guys have built. Super beautiful with wonderful art. And this week we're kind of doing the same thing. So the majority of what you throw at us this week is going to those 3 artists. Then after that goes artists that we've worked with throughout the year. We're kind of going to try to hopefully give them a holiday bonus. And then the very low minimal amount will go to the 3 of us so that we can just make sure that we survive and cats are fed. And yeah, so that's that. So we just basically have one goal that is for making the book beautiful and paying the artists and stuff like that. And for every $25, we're going to spin a wheel and we're going to talk about what lore we're building. So while the funds are going to the artists, we are working on each of the main cities. And by cities, I mean empires. Okay. So which one won, Brad? People dress differently during a specific time or mood?
Time.
Ooh, okay. So what do we want to do? During a specific time? I mean, this could be as crazy as like a specific time of day.
This was from... Give me the whole context again, sorry.
People dress differently during either a specific time or a specific mood, and they chose time. So, I mean, it could be as crazy as at noon, everyone's wearing a sun hat or something. You know what I mean? Like, we could be weird.
Does it have to be every day? Can it just be a time of year? Or
we could do that. It's up to us. We can do whatever we want. It's just our prompt. We can also change it completely.
The moon goes away for a month every year.
That's right. Okay. month
do
every year.
thing.
What do you think that they do then? How do they dress differently? Bro, can we make it weird? Can we make it that they wear masks or a hood to cover their head?
Why?
From the moon? I don't want to say. You know why.
Okay.
Maybe you don't know why.
I don't know
That's
why,
fine. Okay. Well, the moon goes away for a month every year. What else do you think we could do then?
No, I like that they wear a hat or something.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, they could also wear something reflective.
The moon is visible during the day in Solmira as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you know
it doesn't
what?
have to be a nighttime thing. It can be a daytime thing.
It might be pretty interesting to have them wear something like a emblem of the moon. Like they are wearing it while the moon is not present. To just kind of be like, yep, we're still paying tribute to the moon. Please come back. Please come back this year.
Yeah,
Well, it's just like
the moon back.
Yeah, it's just like a custom that they still do, even though the moon has always come back. That's so cool. So here in Canada, they will do the poppy flower, for World War II every year. So maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's a pin that represents the moon that they wear every year, or a necklace.
The Moon Represents My Heart, one of my favorite songs by Hong Jin Young.
So do you want to do, they wear something over their heart? I'm trying to see how that's relevant.
I thought you'd already
Oh God.
I thought you'd already pinned it in, and I was
Oh,
just
no,
saying stuff to fill the dead air while you typed.
I was trying to figure out what it is. And you and Whack were being quiet.
I'm just saying weird shit during dead air.
It's not dead air.
sorry.
I'm asking for your opinion.
I thought you were done. I thought you
Nope.
were like saying
Please
this
help
is what
me.
we're gonna do.
Please
no,
help
I like
me.
what you said.
Okay.
The pin, the thing.
I had a headache at the start of the show, and it has upgraded to a migraine. So I'm
every
like,
week.
That was me last Friday.
It's every
After
week.
the end of the last session, I was like, "What the hell?" And then I was dead for 2 days. So this is the most cursed show.
Okay. All right. I will do a pin, and we'll do a crescent moon.
Because all three of us are allergic to earning money.
Does it?
It's been killing us.
Well, at least this week it's not us. Most of it's going to the artists, so you can just feel good about it. Yeah, you can just feel good
imagine
about
I just
it.
started floating up. Imagine Whack just. He was like, "Oh, my headache went away."
So here's a question: do we see phases of the moon then? We don't, do we? The moon is just
What?
always full and present. Because it's fixed.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think we'd written anything hard
No, I know. That's why we're
down
deciding
about
now.
that, but I do think that is the case.
Yeah, if it's visible during the day, and then it disappears for a month out of the year, it's not disappearing because it's okay. Well, here's the question for
Well,
you.
it would still go through phases for the other months, right? Is the moon a month?
Well,
am I dumb?
No. I mean, our moon is a 30-day cycle or near there, but it doesn't have to go through cycles. So the reason our moon goes through cycles is because it is like spinning around. It's rotating around us while we're also rotating. So if we can see it during the day, it means it's kind of we would be rotating either at the same interval or we're at a fixed axis where no matter where we are on this. Wait, it's all of the continents, right? It's Vayfall and all of us. We see it all the time. Or do you just want Vayfall to see it all the time?
I don't know if
that's a question for all three of us. I kind of dig
if
it.
Vayfall can see it, Oscara can see it, but I think Oscara needs to be able to see it more than any continent on the entire world.
Then I say we just make it that
because Oscara came up with
I'm down for whatever you want.
Yeah, I say we just make it standard. It's polar locked in line with us, and it's far enough away that no matter where you are, which would mean our axis is like this way, and then the moon is like this way,
so everyone can see it.
Everyone can see it no matter what. And then because if I'm understanding correctly, the moon disappearing for however much, or for a month out of the year, it's not like it's setting or rotating away from us. It's just disappearing, right? Or do you want it to be like the rotation is at such a pace that only 30 days out of the year, it's suddenly now rotating around us?
Right, no.
Okay.
No, it's gone, isn't it? That's what it does. Over winter, it is...
Yeah.
The moon goes.
Yeah.
Okay. I have... Okay, one... Is it even a moon? Really?
I don't think it is. We're calling it the moon, but it's something different. And I think we have two other moons,
which is also my answer for everyone
right?
being like, the tide, but the
tide,
tide, and they can't
guys,
concentrate because all they can think about is the tides.
I also don't understand, like, we're in a magical world where shit does not apply.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that you don't do this with dragons is absolutely mental. At the moment we mention a tide.
Yeah. We also have like 2 mini moons, right?
Controlled by a demigod known as Leviathan in the water. There you go. You're welcome.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't think it's a moon in the way that ours is a moon.
Yeah.
But it does look like our moon.
I have a question for you.
When you're looking up at it from a little fucking coach in Oscara. You look up at the sky and you see the moon. It would look like our moon.
This song while he's explaining that. I have a question for you. Do you know why it disappears for a month every year? Do you want to talk about that, or is that secrets?
Simple answer would be no.
Yeah. No, you don't know why?
To both.
Okay. And no, you don't want to talk about it.
I think I a little bit know why, and I think
I know a little bit why too. Can I just message you real quick?
Well, I think we both know a little bit why.
Yeah.
And that's also the reason I think we don't talk about it. Some of this is still secrets. We still want to play. I know that we're building this all together. Beautiful, lovely, wonderful, generous audience. But we also still want to be able to reveal some of this stuff in our games.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. You don't need to. I guess the rules are you don't need to know about the other countries. If because we're building this one, and Nocteria is its own little world.
Is that correct? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
cool. Then Then I don't want to say it either. Okay. Whack, turn your lights off and turn your cam off, man.
I'm on a show.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah. Just leave the map up and go lay down. Yeah.
It's not worth destroying the next 48 hours of your... Do you know what I would do last week if I could? Leave the show right now.
Oh.
I didn't realize what I was doing last week to myself until it was too late.
I will turn off the lights.
Yeah. Okay. That's amazing. So they wear a pin. So it wouldn't be a crescent. It'll just be like a pin of the moon. Okay, that's super dope.
I know it will mess up the map as well, maybe for you, Wack, if you're doing coloring, but I tell you that the blue filter thing helps my eyes as well if you turn on night mode on your screens.
Rolo, thank you so much for the 50. Love our artists, 2 spins. That still leaves us $5 away from another spin, guys. Which is amazing. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and spin twice more. Did the bar work? No. Kill me.
All right, so that wasn't the fix.
Oh.
All right, just long it off. Get rid of it.
Okay. I'm sad. Okay. Let me go ahead and get rid of the bar then. And let me see. Sorry, I had to refresh the spin page, guys. Hang tight. All right. We're going to respin here. And then I'm looking at the streams version. Institution. Okay, and then one more.
pins could be larger and more ostentatious based on social status and class. I'm just picturing the Warhammer shit. You know, like they have
festivals,
those 18 medals.
Yeah. Same thing, yeah.
Okay. Brad, do you want to roll twice for me?
An entire book like attached to their fucking chest.
Yeah. 56.
Hey. And the next one?
43.
Okay.
The
Perfect.
age you will be very shortly.
Mm. Okay, culture.
You got so pissed off for two reasons. One, drawing attention to the fact that she's going to be 43, and two, drawing attention to the fact that of her birthday. And the reason she gets pissed off about her birthday is that she's 6 months older than me, and that's incredibly embarrassing. You old trash.
Oh, I thought you were going to go for hag. That would have made me laugh. But okay, neither. I'm trying to do this and I've already forgotten the number.
I can't call you a hag because you'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah, it's fucking sick as hell. Okay, 60 for culture. Hold on, I'm scrolling up here. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, it is believed that kindness shown to blank returns blank. Potentially a benefit, but it doesn't have to be. So,
kindness showed to PB returns scorn.
That's pretty funny.
It's a good thing, but it doesn't have to be.
Mm-hmm. I like the idea of basing this off of potential like real world cultures, like kindness shown to your elders or something, or children, something like that.
What? So this is just a cultural thing.
It's not my birthday.
No, PB, trust me. I did this for years. Trust me, it is.
I know you did.
It's so much better than when it's not actually your birthday and you're like, it is today, because you know it's not real, and
I
so
don't
it doesn't
like it at all. I just don't have one. I don't exist.
Tomorrow.
Holy shit. I don't exist. All right. It is believed that kindness shown to who returns benefit.
This is a cultural thing within the city, or a specific thing?
Yeah, it's culture within Haydencore. It can be something that is prevalent in another city later, or another empire later. But I think this should be Sido, the fortune god. Like if you... But here's the thing. Kindness how? No. Wait, I take it back. It should be that if you are kind to this type of person or creature, then Sido will visit you. Because that's the belief. It doesn't mean it's true.
What is Sido?
Sido's our little troll god that bestows fortune upon you while you sleep.
Kindness shown to
that gives you money while you sleep because you cannot fight it at that time. Sido, the secret fifth god, who has a very cool coin, by the way. That's a common item in this continent. And I think also I have not
We need to get art of the coin.
Yeah, for sure.
We need that.
Yep. I think this will be enough for Haydencore, and then we'll move on to the next one. I have not been keeping track of the time. But this is a lot. Guys, don't worry.
Yeah, we're at a little under an hour.
Okay, perfect. Then my brain was keeping track of the time perfectly. So I think... So, okay, if we think that Sido gives you fortune, because here's the lore, right? It's based on the idea that the three of us cannot handle being digital buskers. And so the god gives you money while you sleep. Bestows fortune upon you while you're sleeping.
You give us money and we give you something creative. So it gives you like...
dreams. Good dreams?
Gives you good dreams?
Yeah, like, because that's muse and inspiration.
But it's just kindness showed to Sido. It's kind of a religious thing.
Well, the other idea is, what if you give...
religion is real.
What if you give a coin, a Sido coin, to someone who's sleeping? Or if you put a Sido coin under your pillow?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, okay.
Sido's the tooth fairy.
Coin, yeah, under your pillow. He may visit and bestow fortune.
Good dreams.
Yeah, fortune or good
Fortune.
dreams. Yep. Fortune or good dreams. Okay, cool. And Mirimok came in with the, oh my God. Okay, Mirimok came in with the $5 for a spin, but then we had some happy birthdays. PB! I'm gonna barf. Okay.
Do you want to know a
No.
wishing well secret
Yes.
to do with side quest?
Yes.
I broke a rule that I don't normally break, which is like if I write something, it's in. I don't change it. You know, like later on. You know, like how you'll write something and then someone else will come up with a better idea and you're like, oh, I should have done that. I could change it to that. But then you realize that you just create endless plot holes for yourself by doing that.
Yes.
In side quest, they went to a wishing well and they just threw a coin in it and made a wish. And my thing that I wrote down next to that wishing well is no matter what they wish for, it comes true.
Holy
like they could have
shit.
wished for anything.
Holy shit.
Like I was like, I just wonder how they'll interact with it. It was like the penultimate episode. Like they could have thrown the thing in and been like, we wish for the most powerful weapons.
We wish to be out of our contract. Yeah. That's crazy. Holy shit.
Because I did like such a hard rewrite of some of the major elements of the finale, I couldn't really do the thing that they wished for, which is a spoiler, so I won't spoil it, but you'll see it was basically just a bullshit well, I guess, in the end. Or maybe it wasn't, we just didn't see it. There probably was a weird way we could have worked it out, but that was what I had written down on the page at the time. And only Orkish's character threw a coin in, I think, and made a wish.
And where is this wishing well? Asking for a friend?
It is in the forest southwest of Eldessa. Yes, sir. Okay,
let's see. I am making the spins, guys. We're now on to Storian, by the way, y'all. And we've got 8 spins for Storian already. So I'm on 4. We've got 4 more to do here. Thank you guys so much. Huge shout out to KJL, Miramak, Debiru, and Christine for coming in with a bunch of money towards art. Thank you.
Actually, Debiru's was happy birthday PB, so it was towards your birthday present.
No.
Your birthday present, which is
no.
A coin drawn by Ekris.
Yes. Oh, wait. What was the last one, chat? Because I wrote down stories, but it was the wrong one.
Whack, go to bed. Tell him to
Whack,
go to bed.
go away.
Someone make him go to bed.
I'll just kick him from the call.
Kick him from the call.
I'm going to kick you. I'm going to kick you from the call. We love you so much.
Everyone say how much they love Whack.
Yeah, this is called love. Okay?
No.
Leave it to us.
They go to bed.
Get out of here.
I gotta do the map.
Go and lay in darkness for an hour, and if it goes away,
Brad,
you've staved off a migraine for God knows how long.
You're going to ruin your weekend.
You're going to destroy it, at least
we got
today
this, buddy.
and tonight.
Get out of here.
Yeah. You're only
you know
doing some colouring in. You can do it tomorrow.
No. Yeah. Could you just, leave the map up and get up and leave? Walk away. Go away.
Nope.
Whack's doing a bonus.
Okay. Alternatively, I'm just going to hide the map. And so there's no point in you sitting here doing it because no one can see it. Yeah.
You're not my mom.
No, I'm not. I'm a bestie and I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Many good jokes. I want you to know that I didn't make one of them.
Brad, help me kick him out, please.
I'm trying. I told him to leave.
Am I just realizing you can't kick somebody out of this program that we use?
That's crazy. You must be able to.
I don't see how. I really don't see how.
Let's switch out Whack for Orkish. Orkish can do his Whack impression, which is my favorite of the Whack impressions by far.
Okay, I don't know how to do it.
I want Whack to play Orcish and Orcish to play Whack in just a one shot where the two of them play each other and are DM'd. It's like an adventure where
Oh my god.
their real selves are sent into a D&D world and they have to escape, his Echo style. But Whack is playing Orcish and Orcish is playing Whack. Dude, that would be sick. No one cares.
I'm
That
sorry.
would be the greatest.
I'm doing the thing. Yes, I agree with you.
No, you...
Orcish, come in here. Just, I'll give you the link and you'll overwrite
Give him
Whack.
Whack's link.
And
so
there
that,
will
yeah,
be no
he-
choice.
yeah.
He'll be kicked out. Okay, let's see. Hold on. We just had another 4 spins come in with
Good
the
God.
instructions. Happy birthday and go to bed, Whack, please. I don't know if I'm allowed to read this name out. So, Whack, go to fucking bed, please. 1,
Oh, nothing for
2,
me?
3, 4. Nothing for you.
Wow.
Try harder.
You're right. I'm
I'm
not
just
trying
kidding.
very well.
I'm just kidding. Don't make it
I'll-
real. Don't make it serious all of a sudden.
I'll be
no,
funnier.
now I feel bad. No.
I'm sorry.
I hate that. I hated that. I hate it.
It's okay. I don't feel like how my father used to make me feel. I'll be better, I promise.
Okay, excellent. So Storian's at 12, you guys. I'm
All right,
still
Is the
spinning.
map in a good spot?
It's great. Go away.
My fucking
Just
God.
be serious. Just answer me, and then I will go.
I
Just
did
put up
answer
print-
you.
Put up the
It's
print
good,
screen.
though, in the spot.
Did
that
it
it-
spin by itself?
Oh my God. First of all, don't shout till Wax off the
Oh,
call.
sorry.
Second of all,
I have you lowered. Both
up
of you
the-
lowered to like 25%.
I'm sorry.
put up the print screen of the map, PB.
Oh, yeah.
You have an image. Do that.
That's the old one, though.
Yeah, it's the old one. But
He did a thing last night. He exported one last night. Scroll up.
But I've done
but
more.
he's
since
done
then.
more work to it, and he'll be sad if
How
I
much
don't.
more? Like
A lot. So,
Well,
Whack, if you just want to drop in
needs
the
to have
screenshot
so much
and then
therapy.
leave, I will do it.
it's unbelievable. He
Yeah.
can't be
Mhm.
this insane.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm spinning
So possible.
faces. And I'm going to go ahead and spin again.
Send in tips for Whack to get therapy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
be less
8,
of a
9,
perfectionist.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Holy shit.
There you go, PB. He's done it.
Institutions. Perfect. Okay, we love you. Bye.
Everyone say goodbye
Bye.
to Whack.
Okay. Spinning a couple more times. So we'll get 2 more spins in for Storian, and then we're going to switch. And then what we'll do is, if we hopefully will hit the same amount, 14 for, this would be Econai, the Barge City. And then we'll go back again to Haydencore. That way everybody's got, each one has about the same amount of cool things that we can decide. So this is festivals again. And then we're at spaces, 2 more. Okay. Spin. Burr, 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 burr. Ooh, more customs. Cool. Okay. So before I dive back into the next spaces for Hayden
This one's for
Core.
Econai.
No.
Because that,
Mhm.
okay,
Not yet.
should be an actual customs office.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a bard.
Like to get in. So we have
Yeah.
2 more spins available for Storian, and then I'm going to switch us to Weakenai. Or Weakeney. I forget how we're going to pronounce it.
I don't know.
And before I dive back into the Hayden Core spaces, guys, first of all, I want to say thank you so much. This project has been, above and beyond what we could even imagine. The ideas have been really, really excellent. You guys have contributed super cool stuff. This week, we basically have a bar that is not working, surprise, surprise, that is going towards funding for the 3 artists that we handpicked for last week to make this book beautiful. And last week we had you guys basically it was open for you to commission specific pieces that you wanted, but now it's just going into a pool for the artists to split and make beautiful art for the book that they feel inspired by. So they're going to be reading through, basically they're going to be watching this VOD because it'll have like the festivals and the idea and the vibe of each city or each empire. And then they'll go through and make some very, very cool art. And then after we hit that goal, if there's anything left over, it's going to go towards artists that we've worked with this year to kind of give them a holiday bonus. So basically, pretty much everything that you're throwing at us today is going towards real human artists that have all been impacted by the AI industry. So thank you so much. And then, of course, Whack, Brad, and I are taking a very tiny amount to make sure that we just survive and cats are fed. But the rest of it's going towards the artists of Table Stories. So thank you so much. Okay, so you can throw whatever you want our way. Every $25, we're going to spin a wheel for one of these empires, and then we're going to side together. At the very end of the stream today, we're all going to decide on the name of this continent that you guys have created. And there's no monetization in that at all. We're just going to all throw in to decide. And I have a couple of ideas on how we're going to do that. Okay, Glitchy, thank you so much for coming in with that. More art and a spin. That's actually a couple spins here. We've got, I think we're at the max for Storian, and then I think we've gone over for, now we're in Weekeny. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, Ekenai, sorry. All right, let me do the rolls and then we'll dive into what some of these rolls mean. I'm behind, so I'm going to start picking up the pace a little bit. Institution for this one. Brad, do you want to start rolling?
How many?
We need 14 more rolls.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's actually more than that, but 14 for Storian would be good.
I'll just write them down.
Yep, that would be great. And just pop them in the chat. Yeah, that's good.
I wonder if I can do this. Oh my god, I can. This is beautiful. Here we go.
We are also $15 away from another spin, y'all.
Like lottery numbers.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Brad's going to give me the numbers for that one, but I'm going to go back to, so we're back to Haydencore now, and we're doing another spaces prompt. So let me scroll up. It's 14. Don't forget, PB, it's 14. Oh, I scrolled past it by mistake somehow. Oh, spaces. Okay. 14. A symbol worn or displayed by officials to indicate ? Interesting. Wait.
Say it again.
That's supposed to be spaces. Hold on. Did I put the wrong thing in here? I may have read the wrong thing. Yeah, I was reading culture. My bad. Sorry. A courtyard used only for rare or restricted activity. So chat, you guys get to decide on whether or not you want it to be rare or restricted. And then that prompt, Brad and I will try to figure out what that means and come up with some ideas.
Would you like it to be an orgy or a thing where they burn an effigy? Orgy or effigy, we calling it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's the vote
kidding.
that you're putting up?
I was just thinking about like those weird elitist things.
Yeah.
You find out those guys go into the forest and burn an effigy and then have an orgy. It's like the most... I don't earn enough money and wasn't born into money.
Yeah. It's a courtyard used only for that, which would make it private, I guess. Well...
Which empire is this?
This is for Haydencore, the Red Empire.
Oh, they would burn an effigy.
Yeah, I think they would probably... I mean, honestly, it could be either. Like...
It can't be an orgy because what if a child picks up this book and wants to run it for their friends?
Yeah, no. What if we did a courtyard used only for... If it's rare, we could have it be like a, full-on Ico sacrificial thing. and it's just extremely rare. They don't do it anymore, but it still exists. It's still a courtyard that they won't repurpose into something else. And then, and or if it's a restricted activity, we could do something that's like only the mages use this courtyard for their rituals or something like that. So it's an interesting thing to think
It's
about.
pronounced magus.
Fucking, ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. Sounds like maggots every time. Customs 39. I'm going to go grab some of these so that they're easily accessible while they're voting. 39. Don't forget 39. People believe one should never blank alone. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, culture 40. Let me grab that. Culture 40. Touching object or symbol without permission is offensive. Ooh. Okay.
The Gesto way of life.
Yeah. Truthfully. 23.
Has permeated into some sort of subculture here.
Ooh, power lies in control of a resource or infrastructure. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big one to determine for Hayden Core. Interesting. Okay. Uh, 23. Sorry, I'm just grabbing these. What won the vote?
Looks like Rare is going to win.
Okay. One must never interrupt person or role while they blank. Cool. Okay. Couple more for Hayden Core, guys, and then we'll focus on answering these questions. Institution 2. Yeah, we definitely needed some institution ones. Ooh, so I think I'm going to rely on Brad for this one. Just because I think he's done this a lot in his world building. And I trust his brain more than mine. Power rests with type, like council, etc., whose members are chosen by blank. Which I think is super fucking cool. So that also piggybacks off of power lies in
council.
So it's the type is up to us to decide. So you can choose council, you can choose, I mean, you had a bunch of different ideas of how a government should be run last week, and I was overwhelmed with how many different ideas you had. But
I have no memory of any of it.
Okay. This is kind of big though, because that would kind of, I think, determine how Hayden Core is run in general. So we can roll for it if you want, or we can just come up with a couple of different ideas and let them vote. It's up to you.
Say the sentence again. My brain,
sure.
I can't.
Yeah, no worries.
I know I do better when I read these
Yeah.
questions.
Oh,
so
should
you
I?
have to keep saying it to me over and over again.
Power,
no, just say it, because then you
power
get to
rests
say it for everyone
with
else.
a type like council or ward, whatever, whose members are chosen by method. So it could be
But we don't know
age, it
what
could be
this is
class.
for.
This is for the institution. This is for power that governs the Hayden Core.
The council.
Yes. So it's a type of council. You can choose. But yeah, I guess it's a group of people. And then we choose what kind of type it is, whether it's a council or, restricted mages. Either way, it's like, that's kind of how.
And this was, because I think we were talking last week with, about the type of rule here, right? Like monarchy, because you called them all empires, and that confused everyone.
Yeah.
Because an empire means it has an emperor, but
Yep.
you just meant
I just meant space.
large.
Yep.
City.
Region.
You just meant capital city.
Yeah.
I think is what you meant, and then the influence
Well,
of that
but
being
yeah, the
country,
influence
the
is
region.
what mattered. Yeah. The influence was as it was growing because we didn't know what it was going to be.
Right. So then you
this
have
is
to look at
interesting.
all of the different things, because then you get.
Yeah.
What is it? What is this? Because it could be an empire. I feel like Haydencore feels like it could be an empire.
Yeah, I think so too. But then does the emperor? Well, wait a second. Does the emperor have a set council that he, like a war council?
Like in Rome, they had all the guys that were.
So check this out. I rolled. This is a table of 72 options, guys. And for institution for Haydencore, we rolled power rests with a council type whose members are chosen by blank. Power lies in control of resource or infrastructure. And the city is ruled by tradition-bound elders chosen for question mark?
Race.
Yeah. So now I think they kind of like weave into each other. I do think Haydencore should have a resource. I think we should do resource for that other one, but then we do the council and the emperor, and then we do what tradition do they need to do and what trait do they have to be on the council. I think that's what we decide. And let me write that down because I thought that was good. Hold on. I love you. Please hold. I'm
looking at the map because I always look at the map to try and figure out if there's an obvious resource nearby. But Haydencore's in a weird place.
Okay, here's the thing.
On the edge of a giant lake. Yeah. There's a big plains around it. There isn't really mountains. There isn't woods. So it's not mining. It's not. I mean, it could be quarries. It's not mining. It's not lumber.
Yeah.
It's not. I guess it could kind of be trade around the lake, but it's not going to be trade. But it's at the center of the entire landmass, so it could be trade in that way.
I think it's
maybe that's how
trade.
It gets big, because it was probably a little trade post that just is in the middle of everything, so everyone goes there.
And the other thing is Haydencore went to war with the ruined Empire City that's right above it, which we know there's like magical shit in that mountain that they're still mining. So it's possible that
I thought they didn't know that it was there.
What do you mean?
Did they know?
They knew some of the lore that people contributed to was that Haydencore did attack. We don't know where they went. We know as creators of the world that they then escaped to the hidden city above. And it's hidden. Nobody knows that they're there anymore. But at the time when they were down on the continent, Hayden attacked them and went to war, and their ruined capital city is still there to this day as a reminder of what Haydencore is capable of.
What if, like Rollerback says there, like I was thinking like Karth, like a merchant run thing.
Yeah.
Then. Like
okay, so then the council is like merchant heads?
Yeah, the merchant guild heads.
Okay, I like that. And is there still an emperor?
No. Unless you want there to be. Why would there be?
I'm just asking. An emperor that relies entirely on the merchants guild? Or do we think it's a city that they were like, no?
How do you birth an emperor out of merchants getting rich over a long period of time? So the way I see it,
that's just right? You've got the emperor, and then you're surrounded by here's how it happens.
The emperor came
Monaco.
Last.
Please don't murder me. I think we base it off of Monaco, man. That would be really cool. So it's like they make it tax-free for the wealthy, right? So you don't have to go to, like, if you're from another, one of the neighboring empires or whatever. Yeah, it's Ulda also, Orcish. Yeah.
They had a monarchy.
Yeah, but I think that we kind of do a similar vibe where we have a ruler, an emperor, but over time, he eventually is suddenly surrounded by the wealthiest, most powerful, influenced people, and then they kind of will then guide the council. They establish a council at some point, and he's now just kind of a figurehead. Dude, that's sick as fuck.
The Illuminati.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
so there's a figurehead emperor with merchant princes running everything. Merchant heads.
Merchant heads run the city. Okay, cool. So then, whose members are chosen by method ? Do we want to do do we want to keep it simple and say it's just like, powerful merchant heads? Or do we want to say there's a specific way that they try to determine who's the most powerful? more so than money.
Say the sentence again?
Yeah, no, I won't kill you because I'm the same way. So the question is, power rests with the Council of Merchant Heads now, but the members are chosen by ? Method. Do we want to just keep it simple and say they're chosen by who has the most fucking money, or who moves the most product, or power within the Merchants Guild? Or do we want to make it something else?
I think it has to be. Okay. Yeah, it's Corpo World.
Yep, Corpo World.
And they're all awful, and they're all undercutting each other, and it's borderline a criminal syndicate.
Okay.
That situation, I think is good.
So then I think that kind of also answers the other question, which is institution. Power lies in control of a resource or infrastructure. I think we go with resource, and we choose
trade.
Yeah, trade. I think we also pick something random that they have here that is the most valuable thing to them in terms of trade.
It's a fuck off great capital city, so they're going to have so much stuff going on.
No, totally.
But I think that we secondary resource completely makes sense, but what is it?
Yeah, that's the thing.
They have all those planes. What if it's like fucking horses or something? You know, like more like something like that. Animals, or access to some sort of unique... I mean, they have wind souls, so it's like not everyone's going to have a wind soul.
Clay is an interesting answer, Bear.
Clay, because they're on the lake?
Yeah, because they're by the lake, yeah. Like a specific type of clay, too. Because it's the biggest freshwater... Oh, God. It's the only freshwater. Other than the bay, other than the freshwater bay. Bro, that's it. They have fresh water. Fuck off. That is sick as hell. All right, I'm going to put that down. Because the only other, if we're looking at the map, the only other area where there's fresh water is on the left-hand side of the map, guys. You see the big white mountain range? When the snow melts, the water would kind of trickle down from there and make just
that river goes up, though.
Yes, that river goes up, but that doesn't mean that the glacial water won't trickle down.
Oh, so you're off of the mountain.
Yeah, so just the inner ring area around there would be fresh water that then meets into the salt water or to the ocean water, which is super cool, and that's how it works in real life too. So that's actually technically a freshwater inlet in bay before it becomes salt water or ocean water, however.
Remember when we screamed at you about the moon and tides?
Yeah. Okay.
I have a lake that makes absolutely no sense on Vayfall, so if someone can come up with a magical reason for why that is that way, that would be great. Kidding, I already know. It's a secret.
33.
A 10,000-year-old secret.
Spaces, 33. A civic seal pressed into documents or goods. I mean, we got to go with goods for that, right? It's 100%. Like all trade. Yeah. Okay.
It can only be.
Yep. Do we want to determine what the symbol is? Like just generic.
Would be that. Well,
Well, so if we think about it, their goal is trade, and they have their main resource is fresh water. So whatever the symbol is, it should be kind of maybe around merchant and
what
then
is this
water.
for?
This is for their seal.
Right. Well, then it needs to be like the emperor's head or whatever. It's all fake.
The emperor's head, and then it's adorned instead of like with laurel leaf. It's like water, like the emperor's head, and then water, and then the.
Because you have the It's an Illuminati sandwich.
Yeah.
Illuminati is in the middle.
Uh-huh.
And they're controlling the emperor on the top, and the culture and people with the belief of the emperor underneath, and the power of the emperor. So it all needs to be like, oh, the emperor, and we have water, and then we can control you with water. If it wasn't for us, if it wasn't for the emperor, you wouldn't have fresh water.
Yeah.
That's what they would do. They do that shit.
So here's a thought too. Can there be an Illuminati hidden symbol on there which is related to Sido? Because that's the god of fortune. So I think probably a lot of these merchants worship Sido.
Well, yeah. So the seal has this is a circular thing, and it has the same minting as a coin around the edge.
Yeah. Okay.
And everything does because secretly everything is about money.
Damn, dude. Okay. Okay.
But the lie is the emperor and the water. The truth is that it's all inside of a coin.
Okay, sorry. I just saw that we got a big dono in, so thank you, Anonymous, for the 65, which means we do get, we're on Ikani, or Ikanai, I forget, guys, how we were going to pronounce it. I'm really bad at remembering that. I'm assuming it's knee, but that means we do have some spins that start for that. So we were 15 away. Okay. I'll start spinning those here in a second. And I'm so sorry, Brad. Would you repeat? Let me finish writing this down here. Emperor's head, round seal, right? Like a coin, you said.
Mm-hmm.
And then we want water elements.
Laurel wreath.
Do you want to do, sorry, not a laurel wreath, a water,
A water
right?
wreath.
Water
Yep.
wreath. Okay, sorry, I didn't hear you. Water wreath. And then should we just leave the rest up to the artists and be like, trust fall, whatever the fuck you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just the symbolism.
Yep. Okay, cool. Now we have one more roll to make for this, but I think we actually don't roll on it. It's festivals. I'll roll and see what it says, but I think what we should do is try to find like a fortune festival, and we just brainstorm that for the final one for Hayden Core for now. So let's see. We have 3 rolls for Ikani. Did somebody answer and say how it's pronounced in the chat? And let me grab these rolls here. And then I'll get these numbers from Brad. Okay, I'm doing the 3 rolls here. Customs. Culture. What if money is water? It's an interesting thought. Like,
I just think it's such a good piece of propaganda
Yeah.
to use clean water.
Yeah.
Because it's what they do to us in real life.
yeah.
Food grows on trees. Why am I paying money which
Yeah.
doesn't exist to
Yeah.
buy it?
Yeah. I also do like the idea that there is now tons of fresh water in Hayden Core. It's now in my head, it's a tiered city where there's waterfalls and water wheels everywhere to just show off the fact that they've got fresh water. It's a very extravagantly beautiful city if it's all about money, which is super cool. Okay, so I've done those spins. Before we dive back into the lore behind Storian now, so we're switching from Hayden Core to Storian, and Storian is the blue circle that you're seeing on the map right there, kind of in that like tail inlet. So we're going to start determining what that empire is all about and that capital city is all about now. But before we dive into that, I just want to say thank you guys again. This week is the finale of Genesis. We are going to end the episode by naming the continent that you guys have built over these last 8 weeks. But this week we're doing something a little different where everything that you are throwing at us today, the majority of it is going to the artists that we handpicked last week. So that would be Stevie, Mergles, and oh shit, how does he Equus? God, it's like the horse. I was gonna say Equus. So we handpicked those artists. Last week we allowed you guys to choose what custom pieces you wanted in the book or the PDF. I'm really hoping that we can get it in print form. But I should just say it'll definitely be PDF. I cannot guarantee that we can get it in print form, but we're aiming for that. But last week we let you guys pick custom stuff. And then this week we're basically just dumping a bunch of money their way and like saying, please make the book beautiful. And then I'm going to give them all the lore and the info, and they're going to pick stuff and they're going to draw stuff and make it beautiful. And then after we've given them, if we hit that target and we are able to pay those artists, then everything that's left over, we want to give to the artists that we worked with this year as like a holiday bonus. And then after that, Brad and I are taking the most minimal amount so that we can just survive and feed cats. But the rest of it, the majority of it's going to artists this year, so that we've worked with. So thank you so much. Every $25 gets a spin. I did it again. What did I just say again? What was the word? I wrote it down. Hold on. Twive. Every $25 gets a spin. So
a spool of wool. That'll
throw
be a
whatever
twive.
you want. A twive. Yeah, that'll be a twive.
That'll be a twive.
Okay.
How weird that we came up with that and then they became a merchant city.
Yeah,
and everything is dealt in twives.
Twives. I'm writing that down. So what would that be? 12 and 5? Twive? And they just don't
it's just 25.
say 15?
It's a quarter.
Ooh.
It's a quarter of something.
Quarter of something. Twive.
It's 25.
25%.
Yeah.
Cool. That's super
It should
fun.
be 4 twive.
Yeah. That's so cool. Oh, I love
4
shit
twive
like
in
that.
one piece.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're not diving into storying yet. We are figuring out a festival for Haydencore. So this is the last thing of Haydencore. I think it should be related to fortune or money somehow. But let's just see what we rolled.
The water fortune.
Because maybe it's connected. Yeah, water. Ooh. A public performance reenacting myth or story.
Oh, the absolute crushing of Nepeshti.
Oh yeah. Yep. Of the empire that is no longer there. Yeah.
And the people of Nepeshti, they're like always played by Gesto running out on like wargs and stuff, and everyone in Haydencore is played by like the most beautiful long-haired
oh no,
Ricard's ancestors or something. Like they're just all like the most wonderful. All these horrible little creatures come out and they always make these poor little Gesto play them as if they were still classic goblins.
And
they explode. They just vanish. They're destroyed so much that the end of it is like an explosive, massive
like fireworks or something like that.
Fireworks display, and they're symbolizing where these guys went.
That's crazy. You know what else is interesting, and what I'm gonna have to double check.
And it's such a lie, by the way.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, it's such a lie. Like it's not at all how it went.
I think that the Hidden City, basically, when the war started, they were like, "Fuck it, let's leave, and we'll blow up our own city when no one's in it anymore, and they'll just think they killed us all or something like that."
Yeah, it was nothing to do.
They were like, "We don't want to fight. This is bullshit. We'll just bail." And then they can think they've won, and we'll just hide up in the clouds.
It's like a city of artificers, and they were like, "Check this out."
Yeah,
the city like launched.
So something.
9, 8. And then
Houston,
the
we have a problem.
invading forces were coming in. They just launched.
So I think what we might be able to do is there's I want to say it's legendary, but it might not be. I have to check the notes, but I know there's a theater troupe in Bezavina. So I kind of like the idea that once a year, that troupe from Bezavina comes in to do this performance in Haydencore, which is just like kind of neat. Yeah, just tying into
I can't remember what they're called, but the theater version of the London Philharmonic or whatever.
Yeah.
They bring them in.
Final Fantasy 9, right? They're they come in to do the performance.
Will You Be My Canary or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Wow. Yes, that is exactly what it was. And as we do this, guys, I'm going to do my very best to tie things that make sense into the other things that you've already made, just to make it, more rich. Okay, so that is it for Haydencore for now. If we manage to hit our goal for Ikini, we'll circle back around and do Haydencore some more. But for now, I'm pretty sure we are at 3 out of 14 for Ikini. And I'm just triple checking that. That is correct. Okay, awesome. So Brad, can I have 3 rolls, please?
Is it not these other ones? Are they different?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I did 14 rolls at one point.
Oh, yeah.
What was that for?
That was for Storian. But there are 3 more that are needed for Ikani now. We're going to start building Storian, but...
29, 65, 66.
29, 65, 66. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Perfect. And we're going to build Storian, guys, but right now we're spinning for Ikani. Every 25 bucks is a spin to give us something cool. We're aiming for about 14 per each capital city. We've hit 2 of them already, and we're at 3 out of the 14 for Ikani. Okay, so Storian, we're starting with festivals, which maybe we want to hold on that one until after we've done some of the other ones, but I'll get the number anyway.
Can I make a request?
Yes, anything you want.
Can you tell me the type of governing body before we do anything else?
Yeah, we can decide it together.
Because I think it's incredibly formative.
Okay. How would you like to decide it? I think we come up with some options and then let the community vote.
Yeah, well, we have...
Okay.
What are there, chat? Because I can't do it off the top of my head either.
Holy
There's
shit.
a monarchy, an empire, an oligarchy.
Oh my god.
Which is a republic. And,
Thank you so much.
it's like a full... What
Okay,
happened?
so we...
I can't see anything.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I've
That's
got
okay.
too many things open.
That's okay. Shadow, thank you so much for the $300. That fills out Ikani. Ikani now has the full 14, and we've rolled back over into Hayden Core. Holy shit. So Hayden Core has an additional 1, and what I'll do in the bonus round is we'll do 5. So when Hayden Core hits 5, we then move over into Storian, and then we move over into Ikani for 5 more, essentially. Or maybe I should just do 1 each. That's what I'll do. I'll do 1 each. That way it stays about even as we go. I don't think anyone understood what I just said, but I did. So trust me, I got it. Okay. And again, thank you so much. Okay, Brad, what were you saying?
Got it.
Okay. It was, are we voting?
Yeah.
Okay. What are we voting on? Do we keep it the same? Like each one is an empire with an emperor, or are we changing it up?
Well, that's why I'm going to put a vote to the chat for. Isn't that what you wanted me to do?
Yeah. That sounds great.
So there are types of government that I have here. Monarchy, which is ruled by a single ruler, often hereditary. An empire, a monarchy or similar authority ruling over multiple regions or peoples, but usually through conquest.
I'm doing what you need me to do. Could you say that again, but a little bit slower for me?
We have a monarchy, which is a single ruler, often hereditary kingdom. Empire, similar to a monarchy, but you have a single ruling figure over peoples, usually through conquest. An oligarchy, which is ruled by a small elite. I did not know that was the
difference between monarchy and empire. I thought they were the same fucking thing. Wow. Okay.
It's not too different, is it? But
well, Japan has an emperor and it's done by family, but
I think an empire
might
you
have been done
multiple
via
regions,
conquest.
Whereas a kingdom is one kingdom.
Yeah. Okay.
I think if a king gets multiple regions, they would become no, they wouldn't become an emperor, because that's what we did in the UK, and then we were still a king. I think it's just the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. What I might do...
in my head, a monarchy is like a classic fantasy king and queen type situation.
Yeah.
And an empire is an emperor, like a conquesting Roman emperor versus a classic king from a fantasy book or whatever. I want a king and king if it's a monarchy.
Yeah, that's interesting. And what I might do is I might just try to come up with a Solmira style word that explains these places, that they're not necessarily kingdoms, but they're kind of like a region. I don't know. What did you call it, Brad? You called it something.
A region, a principality. In Faithful, they're just the countries.
Okay.
I think it's a smaller island though than this Faithful, much smaller than this.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll think of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
On Vayful, I have a monarchy and an empire, and it is two different things, but it is the distinguishing element is that one is like tyrannous, and you're groomed into the position of empire, and the monarchy is a hereditary thing that is passed down through blood.
Could we do one where it is like trial by fucking combat, and that's how you're, and basically it's the same family that wins every year now because they have the most money put towards making sure that person
what are they called in Dune? The black and white.
Oh,
world.
Oh my god, I should know this. I fucking RP'd on that server. Yeah, the scary oh, I can't remember now. But yeah, something like that.
Here's some other options. Harkonnen.
Yeah, Harkonnen.
Here's some other options. Oligarchy is being ruled by a small elite, such as nobles, wealthy families, or military leaders.
So technically, Hayden Core is that, but it's pretending to be an empire, right?
Pretending. It has an emperor who is the figurehead, there is an aristocracy, which is ruled by a privileged class, which is often hereditary and landowning. See, for me, what I'm realizing now is that my monarchy is kind of an aristocracy, and an empire is a monarchy.
Yeah. Ooh, that's interesting, Shaz. Monarchy is inherited and empire is conquest. Like,
that's my definition in my head.
Okay.
Well, it's my definition for the difference between the two countries in Vayful.
So hold on.
We can have a republic, which is a government without a monarch where authority is held by elected or appointed officials. So election.
Ooh, yeah, I think that'd be a good one to have.
So for the distinction of this, we'll call monarchy a king. It might be a queen. King, queen. I'll put king/queen because whatever. Empire will be a single tyrannous ruler. Right? Like, we'll call it evil. We'll call it a single ruler. Oligarchy is
what's that, Finks?
Elite.
Ooh.
And republic is elected.
Bro,
right?
This is crazy.
What ADHD tangent are we going off on now?
Well, I'm rolling for Ikani while you do this, and it's like they are a fucking party barge capital city. I'm getting festival. I've got 4 festivals that they have.
Makes sense.
They are just fucking happy out there on the
Ikani
ocean.
is where I would live.
Yeah, same. They're like, fuck these guys and they're doing shit. We live out on the ocean.
There's a boat that is like, we don't play by your rules, living on land, idiots. Do we want to add a sort of random other option?
Sure. Do we want to decide what that other option is, or see if it gets rolled and then be put on the spot? Oh my god. Okay.
There is something called a diarchy, which is ruled by 2 leaders at the same time, often with divided roles, like Sparta. There's a triumvirate ruled by
wait. I totally dig that. I totally dig that, because then it's not, what if we paired that? Sorry, that just lit my brain on fire. What if we did that, but it's voted? That's just so fucking fun to play with. You've got 2 people that rule, and they have divided.
Right, so again, we're going to put a republic diarchy in.
Yeah. They're voted in, and they have split like shit that they do, and it's like equal ruling, and it's not necessarily by marriage. So that's fucking fun as hell. I think that's really neat and very fantasy and very fun, personally.
I think it's a classic Greek thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fucking
There
awesome.
is a stratocracy, which is ruled by the military as an institution, rather than like a military leader.
Oh shit, Bear, thank you so much. Bear coming in with 75.
A plutocracy, which is straight up ruled by the wealthy.
1,
what we have in real life, but they pretend we don't. But it's also what we have in Hayden Core. So I guess Hayden Core is a secret plutocracy.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Oh,
Because that's the word.
Yep.
We're learning.
Yep.
I didn't go to school. Now this one I like. There is a
wait. I'm so sorry. Explain that again to me.
A plutocracy is ruled by the wealthy.
I wonder.
So it's a plutocracy often overlaps with an oligarchy, but emphasizes wealth, which is exactly what we have. For Hayden Core.
No, I know. I'm now wondering why Pluto is called Pluto and why plutocracy is called that. I'm wondering what the root of that word means. Sorry, please ignore me.
Maybe to do with the god Pluto.
Yeah.
Rather than the.
But what was that? Is it wealth? It must be.
I don't know. Pluto, god of the underworld, death, and riches. So
yeah, that's so cool. Today I learned. Okay.
Ready for this one?
Yes, I'm ready.
A gerontocracy. You know what it is? Ruled by the elders or age-based councils.
I really want one of those. Too. Yeah. Yeah. Can we just pick the ones we like, Brad?
Well, we are. I'm putting them on a poll right now. Okay. This is what I'm doing.
Okay. I want one of those, guys. I don't care what it is. It should be Ikani. I'm not trying to influence your vote, but it should be Ikani.
What? Ikani
yeah,
should be a
the elders.
gerontocracy?
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Because it's
No, because it's a party boat.
It's a party. It's a party boat.
Boomers.
Hold on.
Get her out of here.
Hold on.
Get her out of here.
But think about it. If it's Booner,
it should be ruled by the opposite. It should be ruled by children. It should be like a fucking.
Hear me out. Okay. If it's elders that grew up in Party City, then it's basically just trusting that those with experience can together lead. It's the most hippie fucking thing ever. And now Ikani is the hippie boat. So that is my pitch for why it should be done by elders. But these elders don't have to. Hold on. Elders don't have to be boomers. They can be like super understanding and like, encouraging of the kids to, you're in your youth, go live your youth. You don't have to do anything until you're like older and an adult. And now you come,
well, that's what,
that's sick as fuck.
Well, you've just, there's no one's going to be able to vote against that. So that's what Ikani is. Write it down.
That's my pitch.
You didn't pitch it. You came in, you put your foot down and you executive ordered it. So write it down.
No, I can't do that. I will barf. No, listen, I will puke. They have to vote. They have to vote on it because they've done everything.
What a waste of a vote. We haven't got time for it. It's 3 minutes past 9.
Okay, all right.
Wax already dead. Just write it down. They're going to vote for that anyway because you just did that whole thing. It's a false vote.
Good,
you are the emperor in Hayden Core is what you are a false figurehead. No, you know what? The chat, the wonderful.
What was it called? You can see I'm really broken up about it. Thank you. I think it's a really cool idea.
Gerontocracy.
Thank you so much.
I like a gerontocracy as well now that I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll tell you what. I'll just put this vote up. Chat.
Geriatric.
So this is for the Storian Kingdom.
Yes. Okay.
Which
Storian.
is a monarchy, which is a king/queen. It can be a king and queen. It could be a queen and queen. It could be a king and queen. It could be just a queen. I don't. We'll figure it out later on. There's an empire, which I think could be a true emperor rather than a false emperor. So we actually go with like this. We actually
have one. Yeah.
But it's I think maybe more of a classic, the idea of an emperor. So like Rome or China, then there's an oligarchy of elites. So group of elite people, I guess we would pick what they were. Wealthy families, military leaders, a mixture. Or a republic, which is elected officials. But this is a republic. You wanted a republic. No, you wanted a republic diarchy of 2 leaders that are elected into spot. That's what we have. So a republic diarchy of 2 individuals elected. The government vote for Storian is in the chat. You have 2 minutes.
Yes.
Pick one.
Okay. In the meantime, we do have 2 more roles for Hayden Core because we're looping back around, right? So, one is festivals and the other one is, let me do the wheel spin. Brad, do you want to grab numbers?
How many?
2. Oh my God, 2 new festivals. Ooh.
72 and a 2.
72 and a 2. Wow, that's a max roll. Okay.
I just looked at the foe. There was no point.
What is it? I'm so sorry.
The one you wanted, obviously.
I know,
what do you mean? You just fucking wrote the... Hey, end the stream. You write the rest. We'll all just go to bed early. I mean, this is ridiculous, Pumpkin Berry.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I just got
Swaying the
excited.
vote.
I just got
Have
excited.
you ever done any game votes and stuff on your own channel? What was the point?
I don't speak.
You are you're the people that burn the ballot boxes and stuff. For whoever you don't want to be president.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, for the game vote, I only put games I want to play up there, so it really doesn't matter to me what wins. It's basically like, here's what I want to play over the next month. You guys pick which order we're doing it in. Unless it's my winter car, which is something I think I have to put up there.
Oh God, is that out?
Oh, don't speak to me about it. 2, a night-long vigil, remembering, ending with, ooh. Okay. This is pretty fucking cool, Brad. Okay. So we have, for Hayden Core, we have 2 new festivals that we need to decide. One is a closing rite, where citizens release object to signify what? It's got to be coin, right? Yeah, no, it's okay. A closing rite where citizens release object to signify blank.
Not a coin. Is this for Hayden Core?
Yeah.
Then definitely not. They would never release a coin.
Would we do water at the top of a fall or something?
You don't release water and you don't release a coin. They're possessive. It's possession.
Well, but
be possessive.
Well, but okay. So here's my thought.
Have you ever met a YouTuber?
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like a religious person. But so here's the thing, right? And this is using my own history. Part of control and controlling a group of people would be to condition them that they do release their resource.
Right, the water is free.
Well, but it is it?
No, they control it, but they
control it.
That's
but
why there's water fountains everywhere.
Yeah. So basically, the closing rite could be that the citizens take a pitcher of water and put it at the top of because I'm imagining the city is like a tiered cake, right? And then there's a bunch of waterfalls. So I'm imagining citizens take a jug of water from the bottom, hike it up to the top, and then pour it in, and it signifies something. Yeah.
Do you know what it signifies?
What?
For the people, it signifies them releasing water or whatever.
Yeah.
But for the actual symbolism is how pointless that fucking is.
Yeah.
And that everything they're doing doesn't matter because it's actually about money. And we're all just part of a machine and a wheel, and everything is real.
Citizens take jug of water from bottom of city to
I love
top
seeking meaning in stuff
of
like
city
that.
and pour into top of waterfall. Imagining the city like a tiered cake. Okay, cool. Then there's a second festival that says a night-long vigil remembering ? Ending with symbolic act at dawn.
Previous emperor.
Oh, okay. Yep. Previous emperor. Ending with what symbolic act at dawn?
Kill your youngest.
Oh, stop it. Terrible.
Kill the person to your left.
Tax. It's the only tax that they have, because part of what draws a bunch of the very wealthy to this town is that they don't have to pay tax, because we're basing it off of like Monaco, but they hide tax here. With remember the previous emperor and you donate. Yeah.
You give a 12 or whatever it was.
Yeah,
what was it?
twive.
A twive. You must give a twive of that day's earnings or whatever, that month's earnings. In honor of the previous emperor for everything that he did for you.
Yep. That's really good. Okay, cool. I have 2 more spins, but now we are on to Storian. Did we decide? Oh yeah, what is it now?
I've written it for you, yeah.
Thank you.
Copy pasta it.
I am. Okay, so we have, first of all, a festival. And it says a public counting or tallying to measure blank. Interesting. Well, I guess we could actually just say that that's part of what we've decided here, right? So 2 elected officials that rule together. So public counting or tallying to measure who's the elected official.
Gets elected.
Yeah. So
we're envisioning Hayden Core as kind of either selfish and neutral or borderline evil.
100% borderline evil. Money rules them.
Storian.
I mean, I guess that's up to the GM because we don't want to just suddenly make Hayden Core fucking evil. But you know what I mean? This is what happens when you like add on and add on and add on. But I do like the idea that they're kind of like corpo.
Yeah,
greedy.
I mean,
yeah.
It is.
It depends entirely on what campaign you want to run too. You want to run something with darker, grittier edge, put them in Hayden Core. You know, if you want to run Party City, Ikini.
Right, but if they're
Easy.
doing, I mean, morally and ethically, objectively, they are bad.
Yep. Yes.
And morally and ethically, objectively, Storian are what? Good?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because they're
And then
electing
we'll do-
officials. That's already
and then we'll
that's
do
already way more
Ikini.
progressive.
Yeah.
But then Sparta did this apparently, and they were like bitching at fighting. So I don't know.
And then
You can be.
Ikini is just neutral, I guess. They're like hippies. They're like, leave us to ours
I
and
think
leave
they're
you to
just
yours.
they're chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're smoking weed.
Yeah. I do think that they can absolutely hold their own though, and they basically rule the seas. And it's like you risk. They're kind of like pirates.
That,
yeah, you risk everything when you bring your boat out there.
Hippie pirates.
Yep, hippie pirates.
You start on them, they mess you up.
Yep. Okay. So we do public counting or tallying to measure the we're doing the elected officials. Elected officials that rule together. Okay. Next one up is customs. And Brad rolled a 9. Okay, let me pull up and grab this one. A shared saying warns against blank, implying blank. That's fun.
Warns against greed.
Okay.
I don't like it. Like, Hayden Core and Storian were at war.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Is what
absolutely.
we had.
Yep.
There was like a whole thing.
There's like a whole battlefield, Zen's tier in between them. And there's like a scorched earth as well, Mark, from like a dragon or some shit. In between them.
Let's do greed then. Let's give GMs a nice, obvious couple of regions that can be. You can do a political campaign here basically and put some political tension in if you want.
Okay, what's the saying?
Well, that I can't do.
That's kind of hard.
Who's good at sayings? Chat, go do some sayings.
Come up with
Maybe
some sayings,
chuck
guys.
a few in. Get a few of them. So it is read the thing again, but add the word greed.
A shared saying warns against greed, implying blank. And obviously we'll fill in what it implies based on what saying we do.
2 coins in the pocket weighs down your trousers so much they will fall down around your ankles and make you look silly. You only ever need 1 coin. The other coin can be given to a homeless man on the street to help your neighbor. That's my saying. Rolls off the tongue.
So no, but I know that you're joking, but that is.
But it was good, really.
It is really good. So there's a thought there that we refine that down into like 2 coins in the pocket.
Versus 1 in the palm.
Yeah. Oh wait, is that an actual saying?
I don't know.
But that sounds so good. It was so good that I was like, is that real?
And people just walking around town being like, oh, look at you, Mr. 2 coins in the pocket.
Yeah, versus 1 in the palm is so good. Like 2 coins in the pocket versus 1 in the palm implies like you need to be prepared to give to your neighbor 1 coin. You know, like share.
Or just don't be hoarding.
Yeah, don't be a hoarder. Oh man. Guests still are not welcome here. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's interesting. The Gesto culture.
Yeah, would be
very
looked down upon. Yeah.
Potentially looked down upon.
Yeah.
They do hoard stuff.
Yeah.
So would Vikings. They would hoard wealth, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh man, I love this part of the world building, guys. So much. Okay,
this is the
I
only
need to pick up the fucking pace because we're behind.
I enjoy doing, but I think sometimes it's so, I've been doing this all week, by the way. It's one of the reasons I'm quite tired today. I've actually been doing this kind of world building for myself, and I am.
You want to talk
this
about
part of my
it
brain?
at all?
No.
Okay.
This part of my brain is burned out, and we're doing more of it right now, but
okay.
It is like, it is the fun part, you know?
It is so fun. 58. Okay, let's see.
It's fun when you enter the flow state.
Yes, which I think we're definitely
out there to
in.
write homebrew stuff. You get into that flow state and you're like, did I tell you what I did the other day? I sat down.
No.
I was working on my Vayfall map all morning, and I was like, I have to have a break before my stream or I'm just going to be like flat out all day. And I sat on I laid on my sofa purposefully to like relax. I went on my phone and opened TikTok, and the first TikTok that came up gave me so much inspiration. I just had to stand up and come back to the computer and enter another flow state.
Oh, that's
and I actually
awesome.
looked at the TikTok, got halfway through and went, oh, for fuck's sake. And I stood up, walked back, sat down and write some stuff, because you get into it, right? Once you enter the one. I'm like this actually with any kind of work. I just kind of, once I start, I can go, but it's the starting that I struggle with sometimes. Well, then
me
next
too, actually, which is why
behind
this
or
is
whatever.
super neat. Like the prompts, because ultimately the prompts are just there to get your brain going, and you can do whatever you want. You're not bound by the prompt, so you can change it. Brad, could you give me one more roll, please? We rolled 2 of the same in this town.
Oh, we
here.
don't want sames.
Yeah.
46.
46.
That's in there as well.
Oh yeah, it is. Yep, you're right.
48.
48. Got it. Okay. Okay, so before I dive back in, guys, I'm just going to do a little bit of a reminder. Those of you who maybe are just coming in, Whack died. Not really, but he's having a migraine, so we sent him away. We kicked him out. Brad's laughing. So he is away resting. But this week we're doing something a little bit different. We basically just have a goal for art to make this PDF, which we're also hoping to turn into a physical form of a book. Super beautiful. So we're going to divvy up basically what you guys throw at us this week between those 3 artists. Once we've hit that goal, anything left over is going to go towards the artist that we worked with this year as like a special holiday bonus. And then Whack, Brad, and I are taking just the smallest amount possible so that we can pay our bills and make sure pets don't die. And so that's what's happening this week.
My dog died, bro.
I know. I was saying like our cats don't die, and every time I said it, I was like, Brad doesn't have a pet anymore, and I feel really
All
badly.
of yours have survived this year, though, so it's fine.
Bro,
We're doing
just
really well.
Ejected out of my body, but also,
Don't hate.
Hold on. I'm sure you knew this, and I feel bad saying this because I know that it may ruin the episode of
Oh my God.
Dumb that people watched. I was 100% talking about my cat during that scene. And I know that that's like awkward because people are like, oh, and nope, I was talking about my cat. Okay, anyway.
It's the best and worst way to
it's the only way.
Draw from stuff sometimes.
Okay. Hold on.
I was talking about this the other day as well. Like sometimes I will listen to something incredibly triggering before I have to run like a really serious episode.
Yeah.
I will actively trigger myself out.
Then
you join the call and you're like, hey everyone, welcome to the stream. It's so great that you're here. You've been listening to the Leftovers soundtrack for an hour and a half. And then you have to stay in the pocket, and they're all talking about like Wild RP, and you're like, yes, sounds really great. That sounds great. And you're staying in the pocket, and then you start the episode. Now you're all about to die.
Yep, exactly. I've thought about it, and now you're dead. Okay, I'm realizing the time. So we're gonna I'm gonna try to pick up the pace here a little bit, guys. Where are we? Okay, we're at Spaces.
We are in the real world. Wax Steven is currently on the River Styx.
Okay.
Has paid his Coin.
We have
the ferryman.
spaces, Brad. Keep this in your brain. 58, 52, 20, 48. There's no way.
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
What?
No?
No, 58, 52, 20,
4, 8,
48.
15, 16, 23, 42.
Oh my God, 58 and 52. That I can remember. Okay, spaces. 58 and 52. A civic space built atop of an older ruin or site, and a symbol that outsiders misinterpret consistently. Oh, that's fun. Okay. All right, Brad, I'm going to collect these and I'm going to hand over this one, a civic space built atop an older ruin or site, to you, to kind of like let them vote on or start brainstorming while I collect the rest of these, just because we're running low on time here. And I want to make sure I give all the capital cities time.
Copy pasta it to me.
Yep.
I can do text.
Yep. Okay. Yes. I'm so sorry. You said that multiple times. There you go. And then this one as well. Whoop. And this is...
That's not a choice though. Wait. Older ruin or site isn't a choice. It's just two
no.
things.
So what we would want to do is we would want to come up with a couple of different options and then just let
Oh, you
them
want me
vote.
to fill that out?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yep. And then symbol that outsiders misinterpret consistently. We can also
This is
brainstorm and
for
let them choose, or
Storian?
we can just pick. Yep, we're back to Storian now. 37. A legend blames current problem on ancient mistake. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, I'm collecting festival now. 42. Oh, it's a sky watching night for celestial event tied to belief. Oh, we have to do the aurora. I know that the best place to see the aurora is somewhere else, but they can still celebrate it here because it's seen continent wide. Bruh. Yes. I was hoping somebody would get this one. Okay. Spaces 20. 20 is a stone pillar or marker everyone touches before blank. Oh, okay. Cool. Institutions 70. Authority exists only during...
Poll in chat. I don't know if this is what she wanted, but a civil space built atop either a ruin of war, an ancient religious site,
Yeah,
a
he got
natural
it.
wonder, a magical wonder, or an evil thing.
Yeah, he got it. He got it. That's exactly what
Okay.
I was looking for. Thank you. Ooh, this is interesting. And I don't know how to interpret this.
By the way,
mhm.
I imagine an evil thing, they don't know they build it on top of it, like building it on top of like
Yeah.
a burial ground or whatever.
Okay. I don't know what this means, so we'll have to... I'm going to rely on Brad's
Read
brain
it.
again. Authority question mark exists only during daylight or specific condition. So basically it's like...
Authority.
Yeah, it's authority question mark. So it's either an authority on something or something kind of like authority. We can change it, but it exists only during a specific condition, like daylight. So I don't know what that would be, but that's fun to think about for Storian. Let's see. And then we're on festivals, 8.
Could it be an authority on something?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Authority question mark. So it could be like the authority on whatever is only available during this time.
Like the mage killers of the other place?
Yeah. Yep.
What's the opposite of a mage killer? They're not mage killers. Are they mage killer mages?
Yes, they use magic and they hunt down magic that they deem is inappropriately being used. They're scary as fuck, by the way. They got upgraded to legendary, so everyone knows about them. They're the fucking boogeymen of this continent. very cool. Oh my God. Yes. We got a competitive cooking event to crown the best blank during blank time of year. A cooking festival.
That has to be just a wonderful thing. Okay, civic space is built atop a magical wonder.
48. Okay. 48.
New poll coming in, chat.
Nice. Ooh, because it's civic space and or symbol. So this is... Oh, a plaza designed to funnel crowds towards blank purpose. Interesting. Okay, almost done, guys. Sorry. 46 for stories. 46 is a legend claims the city was meant for blank. Whoa. That's interesting. Meant for what? Oh, maybe one of the gods? One of the 4 gods? That's a good idea. What are they voting on right now, Brett?
A symbol that outsiders misinterpret.
Ooh, what did you put up?
So far, I've got a coin in a palm, obviously.
Yeah.
A unique salute. Some sort of ancient relic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you did... Oh, old ruiner site, magical wonder. Okay, got it. Customs 45. 4 gods. I'm going to have them vote on which god they want Storian to worship mostly. Obviously, all 4 gods are present in there, and there will be temples, but there's going to be a legend, I think, that the city was meant for whatever god. And that's fun as fuck.
I've just come up with that as well. Symbol that outsiders misinterpret. Coin in the palm, unique salute, ancient relic, special windsoul race, because that's windsoul area, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And a unique deity, which then you said, what if it was a god?
God.
So, I mean, that's pretty similar. It could be the same thing.
Customs 45. Also, Windsoul
Vote
was...
in the chat, that's open.
Yep. Also, Windsoul was upgraded to Legendary, which means it's the main way of traveling on this continent, which is super dope. So
which also makes complete sense to me.
I totally agree. Okay,
You've
customs.
invented this.
Customs 45. Customs. Let's see what we got. Public celebrations hide underlying tension or blank. Ooh. Okay, let me write that down. And then we've got 34. 34. Whoa. Cool. Okay, I'll read that one in a second. Whoop. And then institution. 23. And then we're done with that one. 23. How are we on time? Oh, okay.
Did you do the other one? What were we doing before that? And then this thing come up?
Hold on one second. 23. Yeah, I'll read them again in a second. I was just collecting all the numbers here. 23. Ooh, okay. Okay, here's what we've got. Spaces. A civic space built atop a magical wonder. So we don't really know what that is yet. Then we have a symbol that outsiders misinterpret consistently, and you guys have chosen a unique salute. Like maybe potentially their hello, but Brad and I will figure out what that is here. Oh, he's done it already.
No, I liked Now's comment here so I grabbed it.
Yeah.
A unique salute that other people find horribly insulting, but locals consider a blessing.
Okay, cool.
You know, they do something weird like the Attack on Titan one or something, and but outside
the weird that, it's
like
I bite my thumb at you, kind of thing. Yeah. That's super neat. So now we need to figure out, and we probably will just either bring the voting down to 1 minute or just ask chat and see what the most common answer is. because we need a legend that blames blank, a current problem or similar, on an ancient mistake. So that's a legend that Storian has. And then I definitely think we're going to do the Sky Watching Night for Aurora tied to X belief. Then we have a stone, pillar, or marker that everyone touches before blank. Action or journey, for example. We also then have authority, some sort of authority exists only in during daylight or a specific condition. What did you say it was, Brad?
I didn't.
Okay.
But what if it was... I think it should be something... I like the Mage Hunter stuff, you know? Like,
Yeah.
What if they have, like, a really particular problem here? Like, Lycans. They have werewolves, so they have to have an authority of... There is a group that are, like, wardens of the night.
Yeah, like, ooh, we could do something around the moon being
what if
gone.
It's like a whole thing. The moon goes. There are lots of lycanthropy. There was like a lycanthropy outbreak once upon a time. So there's quite a few of them, but it isn't. But because this is a good and relatively progressive place, they don't just take out a silver blade and cut their heads off.
Yeah.
This authority comes around and takes you somewhere
Like
safe.
knocks
You turn
on the
into a
door and
werewolf.
takes you somewhere safe. Yep. I
In a
actually
safe
already know
place.
where it is. I actually already know where it is. Do we think the place is in the city, or do you think they then put you on a boat and take you to... There's a town called Lycan's Rest that is on one of those islands.
That's pretty Lycan's Hollow.
That's it, Lycan's Hollow. So maybe you get on a fucking boat and they take you to Lycan's Hollow for 30 days, and then after the 30 days they bring you back.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
They're called Night Wards.
Night Wardens.
The Night Wards come and get
Wards. Okay. Come to get those with lycanthropy. And take them to...
Love a lycanthrope storyline. Feel like it's incredibly underused in D&D.
Yeah.
Everyone's a vampire. It's boring at this point. Be a werewolf. Grow up.
I love that so much. Okay. All right, festivals. A competitive cooking event to crown the best blank food during blank time of year.
This is all on you. It's the most Lalafell event of all time.
Yeah. Okay. I like to merge two...
The fairies and sugar cooking event.
I like to merge two things together and make a fantasy food. So, Brad, what's your favorite food? That's too much for us. We can't choose favorites. Give me like 3 of your favorite foods.
Sushi and pizza and...
I also like sushi as an option because they live right on the water.
Haribo.
Sushi candy? Fish candy?
Well, they're in a good place for fishing.
That's it. It's gotta be, this sounds so weird, but I mean, magic exists. So it's either, you know how like Japan has an entire bakery industry where it's like you will spend your whole life learning how to be this type of like specialty baker that makes the most beautiful looking baked goods. What if we did something like that, but for like baked goods fish, which I know sounds super fucking weird, but I mean,
baked fish competition.
Yeah, but it's like sweets. They consider it sweets, like fish candy, like sushi candy, sushi Haribo, you know, but it's like, it's,
what if you just
it's
have
gotta
to
be
make...
beautiful.
What if you just have to take a traditional...
Mm-hmm.
You just take a traditional food that is a meal, like a savory meal, and you have to make it sugar.
Yes.
Sweet.
Well,
so you have to make a sweet pizza. You have to make sweet sushi.
How
you have to
about
make sweet...
I see your offer and add fish.
Yeah.
You take a traditional dish, but add fish.
And it has to be made out of fish.
Yes, fish has to be the primary, like,
oh, this is
ingredient.
The stinkiest but like baking competition ever.
Yeah, maybe.
I would never go to this.
Magic exists, so they can just
if I was a wizard,
uh-huh.
if I had that cantrip, I'd go.
Yeah.
I would prestidigitate my nose.
It's either, I do like this idea that Glitchy had. It's either sweets or perhaps preserving fish for travel, like in preservation. Like, how do you preserve this dish, but it still tastes good?
Counter argument.
Yes.
People who live in Storian
Yeah.
don't travel because there's no better place to live.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
They don't travel. People come here.
So.
Because why would you ever leave? This is the greatest city.
Oh,
so
I have an
far
idea.
here.
I have an idea. There is somebody donated for magical migrating fish that go all the way up to the northern frozen continent where they make a magical fish oil. Let's say that the fish migrate from there, or rather from the Storian outcast waters, all the way up and around. So during winter time, there is a festival to catch and make dishes related to that magical fish. And they just crown the best dish. It doesn't have to be savory or sweet or anything. It's just using that magical fish. And it's like a gratitude thing before the fish fuck off to the northern area before they become the...
Yeah. We're in Finland. It's Finland or whatever the fuck they're up to over there in
magical
Nordic countries.
Migrating fish that go from outer coastal Storian. So I think what it would be is that, because Storian's on the tip of that peninsula. So I think that people that live in Storian, I mean, they don't travel anywhere, but fishermen would then go to that coast, or they have a trade route with the underwater city that trade for this fish as they're going along that coast and then up through to the north. That's sick as fuck. Okay, sorry. That go from outer coastal Storian to northern village and become
Magic surströmming.
Fish oil.
I wish I could do a good Nordic accent.
Storians would need to trade with Hazel. Or head to coastal waters. Okay, cool. Okay, now we need spaces. A plaza designed to funnel crowds towards blank purpose. Interesting.
I think it's another fun thing.
Yeah.
It needs to be. What if I feel like this is it? There has to be a place in this setting where you do the Guardia Fair from Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Starting of a campaign.
Yeah.
That's what this plaza is.
Yep.
A fair plaza or something.
Fair plaza.
Fair plaza.
I love it. Okay, cool. And that's probably where they hold that festival as well. Okay. A legend claims the city was meant for one of the four gods.
This is the fun, bright.
Yeah. Yeah, Storian is like bright and Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger. Yeah.
Chrono Crossy. And then if you want to do like a political backstabbing and shit, you can go to Hayden Core. If you want to do, I mean, if you want to be on a boat. There's a boat city.
Yeah, I think my brain is also lit up about this one. A legend claims the city was meant for one of the four gods. What if we did, it's kind of like equally split. The city was originally meant to be under the water, but a different god raised it up onto the earth. Right?
Which
because
one of them is the land god?
I know that there's the phoenix. I'm assuming it would be the lion. Because it's not the ice dragon. So let me pull up my notes because I've forgotten what it's called.
Trevor. I believe his name was Trevor.
Yes. It was.
I call him Big Trev.
Orenkisa, the one we did not like. I liked Papauron and you liked Bauron. Is that right? I think that's the one you liked. But
can we have Papauron and Bauron be like a roaming twins duo, like Palom and Polum from Final Fantasy IV?
Yes, or Biggs and Wedge.
Yeah, Biggs and Wedge of this world, and Palom and Paramalom, or whatever the fuck you just said.
Okay, so let's see.
I want to look, the lion lore. I'm putting my fucking foot down, man. You guys are pissing me off with this lion. The lion is roaming. He's roaming.
Yes, that is correct.
He's roaming all over the place, which is why he came down here at one point. and he had a bit. What if this lion's just starting fights with people? He's walking around, he's bowling up and down the street. He's headbutting the phoenix. He's like, oh, you've put a city under the water? I don't think so. And he dragged it up out of the water, and that was how they got whatever you're creating right now.
Yes, I think that's fucking sick as hell. And I think maybe the mural imagery is the lion grabbing a fish from the mermaid goddess.
That's such the story they would tell you back when this was like tribal, before there was a city. There was just a tribe of people that lived here, and they all lived in their sort of like huts, and the elder would tell the story of how the lion, Trevor, I can't remember his name,
Orenkisa,
came down to grab and
and
bit
is
a
like
fish,
ripping a fish from her hands. But it's like a fish that she like that has a head or something like that, and she loved it,
and
like it's her baby.
The force of him pulling the thing out of the water brought the land up, and that's where we built our homes. And the kids are like, whoa!
Yeah, which means that maybe there's a lot of like coral and stuff that's exposed in that area. Like that area used to be underwater.
Oh yeah, dude, we got a Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah.
Over here.
They're very water related. I love this. Okay. So then we have 3 more, guys. Oh God. Some of this we might have to do in the Discord in the week in between.
What is left overall?
Public celebrate. We have.
No, I mean story, and there's 3 more.
Yes, story, and there's 3 more, and then we have Ikini to do.
And how many are there for Ikini?
14. Sorry. But
can we just put up a poll every day?
Yeah, we could just do a poll every day. Yeah.
Do 2 polls every day for 12 hours a day. For Ikini is entirely polled in Discord. That way people in the week can jump in as well randomly,
that's
right?
Not a bad idea. Yeah. Okay, so public celebrations hide.
It also works for Ikini because Ikini's a weird chaos. It's going to be insanely randomized.
Yes, it is, Rolo. It's 100% secret, as in Brad, Whack, and I are going to do something special for you guys to find out in the book when you get it.
It will just be the full page spread of the picture of Whack Steven that I requested, and that's the information.
Oh, that tickled me. Okay, we're going to do these 3 guys, and then I think it's time to open up the naming of the continent. So it was a community idea from the start. Yeah, Ikini was like, somebody was like, it'd be cool to do a barge city. Somebody donated to make that happen, and then they went, let's turn it from a fucking village, and they made it an empire, which is nuts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's a good idea.
This works for 2 things. One, obviously all of the community can get involved throughout the week and just see if there's a poll up in our Discord. So join the Discord, Table Stories Discord.
Yep.
And 2, secondarily, it will get Shadow on Discord. So this works really well for us.
No, we can't do that. Now that we know why he's not on Discord. We can't do that.
I'm sorry.
No.
I don't care.
No. Yes, you do.
I need him on Discord.
No, Shadow. Resist.
I need him on Discord so that I can
tell me what your vote is.
Shitty little mod.
Just go ahead. Yeah, no, you're good, Shadow. You're good. You're good. You do not need to.
He is my
Discord.
Minion.
You do not need to join Discord.
To abuse.
Okay, so
as I wish.
Listen. Public celebrations hide blank. This is for Storian, and it says underlying tension ? So we could make it related to the, like. There are Orenkisa worshippers, and then there are the mermaid god worshippers here, and there's kind of some yes.
Storian needs something bad going on.
Because it can't be too positive all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to have, you know, like in every story. If this was a film about even the 2 good rulers, like both of the rulers are good.
Yeah.
There would be like a Grima Wormtongue character fucking everything up in the background.
Yeah.
What's the guy who says chaos is a ladder in Game of Thrones? That little shit fucking everything up. That character. Littlefinger type character. Yeah. There's someone doing something like that.
Okay.
I don't know if it's like an underbelly cult or a criminal thing.
Follow up. The last 3, I think, can all be related to this, what you're saying right now. So public celebrations hide blank underlying tension. Gossip about blank is common but rarely challenged, and a divination knight seeking omens about blank. I think it can all be related to whatever the fuck this is. This not so great thing.
Let me go out there then. Let's bring it back around to kind of a fantastical D&D type thing. What if there's just, what if there's just like an evil beholder that lives nearby, or that kind of thing, which is there's a hydra that lives underground. I don't know what.
There might be
hydra
something that they've already added.
And there's a
whoa. Okay. NPC monster from Underwater City that steals things from blank. Cozy Fire Inn. We can just say it's the same monster, yeah? It doesn't have a name yet, I don't think. It might, but I don't think that it does.
Yeah. So, that coral we were talking about, something fucking lives in it and wants to come up onto the land. Oh, what's the little fucking purple bastard called from Final Fantasy VI?
Ultros. How dare you not know that name?
Ultros.
Yep.
Is living in the coral.
Yes.
And it has magical influence. It's almost its own. It's like so, and it's created its own little cult.
Yep.
And they can't do anything about it. They can't do anything about it. They've been trying for years. And
here's an interesting thought. Yeah, they've been trying for years.
It's borderline its own god.
Yeah. Well, here's the thought. Yeah, it's a borderline its own god. I love that. And then the other thought is, well, because Orankisa ripped the town from the water, the goddess will not help them anymore. And so she won't.
This is what she did.
Yeah. Yes. So, bro, she sent Ultros after them. Yes. Okay.
So there is
and curse of Ultros. Okay. We'll have to figure out.
There is an evil octopus.
Yep.
There's an evil octopus living underground.
Octopus.
There's an evil octopus living in the coral outside of the waters outside of the Storian Empire.
Coral coastal waters outside Storian.
It has its own cult and influence, and the cult work on behalf of it in the city, which are ruled by essentially Littlefinger Wormtongue. And the Littlefinger Wormtongue guy is in government, basically. He's worked his way in.
Okay, so we need two things.
So then you have the cover-up thing, which is read it to me again.
My God, Brad. The cover-up thing is, I think so. So public celebrations hide the underlying tension. So I just did, my notes say cult and curse of evil octopus, which needs a name, living in the coral coastal waters outside of Storian, sent as a curse from the water.
Evil octopus is just so good. It's so good. It's so shit. To be fair, I almost invented.
Well, I mean, these are notes, so we'll fix it.
There might be on Vayful. I just couldn't figure out how to do it. I came up with a religion that was born around something called Malevolent Wasp, and it's just a giant wasp that they can't kill, so it's basically a god. Wonderful. And people worship it. And it's just an evil being, but the I didn't know what to call it, so I just left it. I was like, it's just called Malevolent Wasp. And now we have evil octopus.
Then the
They're
next
everywhere.
one
There's one on every continent, the worst named animal.
No, we have to give this fucker a name. We can't just call it the evil octopus.
Yeah, it's Boutros Ghali.
No.
Remember when I put Boutros Ghali
in everything? But the other thing is, gossip about blank group is common but rarely challenged. So I think the gossip is about this cult around this octopus, which will also need a name. And then there's a divination knight seeking omens about future concerns. I think that cult does that. Yeah. And I think there was a secret space that we were going to go back to.
What's his name?
Yeah, we need his name. So my thought was oh God, do we take one of those ridiculous names that you and I both liked and just repurpose them here? But I really do like the idea of two idiots wandering around the globe called that. So maybe not.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, that's fun.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that what we do now as we enter in the final 10 minutes is we do names. So we're going to do 5 minutes to name the octopus and the cults around that octopus, and then we're going to name the continent, guys, and that's the finale of Genesis. So and then what will happen in the week, So if you're watching this VOD, there is still stuff to decide. Please head to our Discord where we will be putting up every single one of the 14 Econy questions up for vote in our Discord. Okay, so let's figure out a name for this thing.
Evil octopus name. Obviously, the first name that I've placed in is Garly.
No. I mean, we could do...
Garly, Garli.
I kind of like that, actually.
Named after...
Is that terrible?
The famous evil octopus, Boutros Garli, that fought the Oracle's Rest crew.
Can we just call it that?
And also, Boutros Garli was Ultros.
Yeah.
You want to call it Garli?
Yeah.
Garli?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Okay.
Yep.
So then we need Garli's cult.
Oh my God. Okay. You spelled it G-A-H... Sorry, how did you spell it?
I put Garli because it looks evil.
Can I put an H in front of the R? So it's Garli?
But it looks
weird, you're right.
It looks regal.
Yeah, you're right.
It needs to be he's Garli.
Okay,
he is Garli. It's onomatopoeic.
I had a million things to say there, but that was so hot. Intelligence is sexy, guys. Okay.
I was doing this.
Oh my God. Okay, so what do we call the cult that worships these guys?
Boutros? Name. We can't. Yeah. We'll get in trouble. They're always called stuff like Chosen of Garli and stuff, you know. That's the kind of thing.
Something crazy.
Blue Octopus Cult, no. Gnarly Garli, no. Garli Girl Fan Club, no. I'm a Garli girl, no. The hands of
is
Garli
pretty good
is
because it's got tentacles. Yeah. Okay, that's done. I love that.
Doing it? Okay.
Yeah,
hands
I
of
think that's
Garli
great.
is good. Yeah, well done, Rabbit Abs.
Okay, now we got to name the continent. Now, here's what we're going to do for this, guys. I want you to think about parts of a name. You can put in a full name if you'd like, but my plan was we would take sounds and smash them together so that multiple people can work on naming it. We're going to come up with 3, and then we're going to put those 3 in the Discord so that everyone can be involved, and whichever vote wins. So I want you to just think about like
going to be a lot of pins in this Discord this week for votes that you need to jump in on.
Yep. So Bear has started with Arth. Ooh, that's cool. Oh man, this is going to be so fun. Sorry, I did not mean to yell in your ear, but I got very excited about that. Also,
I don't have a migraine.
Sorry. Also,
I don't have a migraine, so you can shout.
Oh, okay. April, thank you so much for the $100 here to support the artists. That gives us some more stuff to ask in the Discord. That's more spins. So let me do the math here.
Members of the Hands of Garli have 2 fingers or toes removed so that they can easily recognize each other.
Stop it, Brad.
That's good. That's Kip. That's Kip.
No, Brad. Look at me.
I know.
Right?
I had the same reaction immediately.
We have to. That has to be it, right?
No, there's no way.
Why not?
It's so far away.
Do we care? Could okay, shut up. We can't talk about it now. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
We'll have to figure it out tomorrow.
Okay. I love that idea.
I do like that though. I think we take that. I'll put this in here so you can copy paste around.
Okay, that means Storian gets another one. Econy gets another one. Hayden.
Oh God, what have I done? It must be. I always think about how horrible it is to be like on chat's side of
us, our brainstorming.
Me and you talking, or when you and Whack are all talking, and we're like, what about the thing that we can't say right now?
Yeah, but it's.
And then everyone's like,
wait, you think that would be bad? Because I would find that exciting.
It would piss me.
Yeah, because you need to know.
I'm like,
yeah.
now.
Yeah,
tell me now
yeah,
immediately.
yeah.
I
You
hate
can't
watching.
handle-
TikTok has destroyed me as well. I'm like, just tell me the answer of it. Like,
oh
skip
God,
to
I
the end
can't
of stuff.
stand that now. The stories that take like 10 minutes to get to the end. I'm like, I can't handle it. I gotta uninstall this app.
I go to the very end, and it's just like, and so the craziest thing, she was 16 years old, and you're like, oh, she was 16. Okay, next.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me write down some of these sounds here since this is the final countdown.
That's for whack.
Thank you. That's for whack.
So that's a minute silence for whack. We have to have a minute silence for whack, not because he's dead, but because he has a migraine. He's probably still listening.
No, God, I hope not.
He's probably got it on quietly while he's listening. That's what I would have done. I would have turned it on very quietly on an iPad and laid in my bed with a pillow over my eyes. A little migraine mask on or something. No?
I hope he didn't, because I was shouting and now I feel bad.
Well, but he has a volume control on whatever device he's listening to it. Although maybe he didn't, because it would have.
No matter what.
Also would have got FOMO, so.
Yeah.
That's annoying when you're like, I really want to do a thing, but I have a migraine. It's like I can't watch people's streams because I always want to type in their chat when I'm headachy and laying around.
Okay, look at some of these, and help me come up with some names. I'll paste them. Don't worry. I know you. I'm just.
What if I make a request? No, I can't do that. Maybe I can.
Yeah, of course.
What if we did a little wrap up stream? Because we were gonna do some non-efforts in January.
Yeah.
But what if instead we come back in a couple of weeks and we do a wrap up where we go over? I guess we could just do a non-effort, and at the beginning of that we go over all of the things that won on the stuff, and we can show the updated map and stuff.
Yeah, I don't mind doing like a Genesis kind of specific Genesis wrap up. Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
I think we should do that because the stuff that's going to be offline might be fun to come back and go over. Like, this is what we did. This.
Okay, so I am
do that in a few weeks. I don't know.
Currently closing that, guys. If you want to make suggestions, you're still open to. But right now we're working off the list that we've got so far. Great job, Brad. This is what we've got. Let's mash some things together and make some things that they can vote on. So we have Arth, Drez, Skre, Aria, Tesoria, Pry, Shu, Veer, Mun, Dofanger, which I think is an entire like thing. Like that's a name. No?
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Take every two and just say them as one.
No. I don't want to. I want to mix and match. Don't you? Or do you want?
That is mix and matching. Take like Arthdress, Skrearia, Sartsoria, Pryshu, Veermun, Dofanger Dreth, Linvolf.
Linvolf is awesome.
Just yeah. It's so many. There's so many.
Yeah, well, that's because why I'm like looking at it. Like I like Tsarth, right? So Tsararth. That's fucking shit. Awesome.
Yeah.
Let me
write it down.
Yeah. It looks like this, and then we could do.
Dreth.
Yeah, we could do like an apostrophe in there.
Linvolf.
Linvolf is fucking awesome. Also. Okay, hold on. Let me do.
Revere. It's very, very Eastern European sounding.
Which one?
Revere. Pryvire. Pryvire.
I like aria as well. What does aria mean? Isn't it music?
No idea.
We this is also like wind soul heaven, right? It's a lot of wind currents and it's a lot of element. So I'm wondering if we want to tie in wind somehow. Winaria is very cool.
Winaria?
Yeah.
That is actually very nice. God damn. That fits really well. Oh, we did it again. That one. Write it down.
Okay, I did. And then we have Mun, I think might be fun to play with. I like Drez, Arth. Those are all really good ones.
Dresmun, the Dresmun files.
Yeah. Nea and Nerez is also neat.
Drezaria.
Ooh, Drezaria.
Skremen. Prydeth.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, say that again.
Christine put them in the chat. Drezaria, Skremen, Prydreth.
Hydref is interesting. Nereth is also interesting. If you take Nerez...
You put them on the screen
Yep.
so that everyone else can play this game.
Yes. Sorry. As in the pieces?
The pieces.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I can do that. Let me hide the wheel. Here are the name pieces, everybody.
Aria is an epic piece of music, a self-contained piece for one voice.
Okay. Those are the pieces. So if you guys want to mash some stuff together and throw some options in the chat, that would be awesome as well. Neresnea is interesting too.
That one's good.
You like that better than Nereth? Because I do. Neresnea. Because think about it. We've got Vayfall, Oscara, Fialis, which is pronounced with an F. So Fialis. And then Neresnea. Dude, that shit is awesome. I think that's better than Nereth. What do you think? He's lost his mind. He's done. He's shutting down in real time.
No, I'm hearing them in my head and playing them over and over again.
Yeah.
And I can't, because what I'm doing is I'm trying to imagine saying it a lot.
Could you...
And in different ways, depending on where you are in this country or whatever.
Yeah. Do these three for me. Say these a couple times so that I can hear you do it, and then I'll help me decide.
I don't even know what you've written here.
Oh, sorry.
All of
Sareth,
those?
Winaria, and Neresnea.
Yeah, see, I would say Sareth because I wouldn't say Tazareth.
Sareth. Okay. That's fucking sick as hell. Yeah.
Sareth. Winaria is what I would say there.
Winaria.
But Winaria sounds a bit like a
Winaria.
free thing you download from the Windows Microsoft Store.
Yeah. So you'd say it again, how you would pronounce it? Winaria?
Winaria. Rather than Winaria, because Winaria just sounds so like something out of
Winaria.
Silicon Valley.
It down. Yeah. Okay.
Nereth is nice, but I also think it sounds a lot. It reminds me of like Sareth, and we were saying that sounds like a Mass Effect villain.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
I am Nereth of the Storm.
I think Neresnea is very cool.
Nereth is the fucking name of the Emperor in Hayden Core. That's what that is.
Okay.
I'm
writing that down. I am
Nereth of Hayden Core.
That's actually really interesting.
You stand before
hold on.
Nereth of Hayden Core.
Hold on.
Look at that.
Then I think that we take Neresnea and give the lake a name, because the lake is unnamed currently, I think.
Neresnea?
Yeah, and then Neresnea, and then of course the emperor is named after the lake, so it'd be in the fresh water that they rule over, so then it would be Nereth.
The thing that kills me the most is Winaria sounds the best for wind-based country.
Yeah.
But it sounds so much to me like something out of Silicon Valley that I can't get it out of my head. If I hear it enough, and it is just, and what it means is this country, that would go away, wouldn't it? It does that thing eventually where it...
Yeah, I think, but why don't we try a couple of different endings and mixes to see if it changes it for you?
The problem with Winaria is it sounds like Winaria.
Yeah, it does. And it sounds like wino. It sounds like wine.
Whining. You don't want to be whining. You want it to be win.
Yeah.
Because it's wind.
Yeah.
Winaria.
Winaria. We can also try
Soria just sounds, because Tsar sounds very Eastern European.
Yeah.
A Tsar is like a ruler, and it sounds very...
So let's look at some of these and add win to them. Wolfwin. Sarwin.
Yeah, very Nordic.
Yeah, Wolfwin is very cool sounding.
Sarwin is very Eastern European.
Yeah. Munwin. I do think
Munwin is a character who shows up. It's a Hodor type character.
Let me write that down actually, because this is interesting too. Because
this is my helper Munwin.
Yeah, if
enchantment.
If we do win even if we don't do Win as the part of the continent name, it is interesting to think about like Win being added to names because of the Wind Soul and because of how important it is. So, you know, like we would see a lot of endings added to names. Win might be a common one that either begins a name or ends a name. That's very cool. I'm imagining it said like Sa. Yeah. Yeah, that's what Brad was saying about Sareth, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Southwind does sound very elven.
Yeah, I like that. I'm putting an exclamation point by that one.
Linshu's nice.
Sorry, say that one again.
Linshu.
Ooh, Linshu is fun. What the fuck? That's great. Let's try the Arth one and see what we can do with that. Because you didn't want to do Sarth, right? Or did you? I can't remember. Did you say it was a villain's name?
Sareth? No, I didn't have an opinion on it. I think it sounds nice, but it also sounds a little like Hearth, which is Cord's world. The Spellwind?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. Arthwind Shoe. Arthwind is fun too.
Arthwind's nice.
Arthwind's very nice. I actually think I like that better than Winaria. Yeah. Just think about that. Like Vayfall, Arthwind, Uxara, Vealis. That's very cool. I think that's super cool. And then Linshu and Sarthwin or Sarth?
Arthwin.
I think Arthwin, because Sarthwin is very similar to Arthwin.
Yeah,
so I think we just go with Arthwin. And maybe we just have like a lore note that it used to be spelled with the TSAR apostrophe, like the old dragons and shit. Okay, cool. And then we've got Linshu. And let's see if we can come up with one more that we will have them vote on in the Discord. I like... Which?
The way that I feel like all of us are just sitting here staring at these words, piecing them together like little puzzles in our brains and hearing it.
Yeah. Drez or Dreth is pretty cool. That's very like scary sounding, I think.
Do we have a Volf one?
We do not. We could do Volf. Oh, sorry, we do. Volfwin. I do like that, actually, a lot.
Volfwin.
Yeah.
Linman.
Linman is neat too. And you'd spell it Lyn then. Linman. Ooh. Okay. So that's Linshu, and we'll spell Linshu with the Y as well. Arthwin, Linman, Volfwin. So we're pretty set on doing like Win, something related to it.
What if you combined the Jamaica? Put it on the list. Just put it down.
Okay.
We'll see if it wins.
Okay.
Can you imagine if after all of this we just called it
Jamaica?
Drezdreth.
What about Drezdreth?
Drezdreth.
That's
it sounds
a monster
very
name. That's a fucking monster.
It sounds
that's a
like
dragon.
The name of the dragon.
Yeah, that's scary
a fucking
shit.
Scary dragon. It's a red dragon showing up.
Yeah.
Dresdreth the Red.
Grevier is pretty cool too. I like that one a lot, actually. So I'm writing these down, guys, and if they don't end up being the continent name, they'll be something. I have a list of all these cool names.
Having a list of names to just grab from is so useful anyway.
Nice. Yeah.
Just add it into a book. Any DM thing that you put out should just have a list of random NPC names anyway.
Yeah.
You can grab from.
So I think our final list is Linshu, Arthwin, Linmun, and Volfwin for the main names of the continent. What do you think?
I like them all.
Yeah, I do too. And that's 4 to choose from. So here's what we're going to do. Fam, we are going to put a vote up in our Discord. So please join our Discord. We're going to leave it up throughout the week. This does wrap the Genesis. We're going to be taking 2 weeks off, which we've never done on Table Story before, which is nice. And then we'll be back after the new year, and we'll come back with the Genesis wrap up, and I'll kind of just let you guys know where we stand on everything. Thank you so much. This was a crazy idea.
I'm being Gali. I'm doing the dance of Gali now.
Yeah.
They do the Gali dance.
Mm-hmm. And they wait like that. Yeah. That's actually pretty. That's canon now.
Get your neck going.
Hold on.
I'll take over the thank yous. Thank you, everyone, for being so unbelievably generous and contributing to this as well. Mm-hmm. I hope that it is worth your money, but also worth your contribution once this thing comes together. I think it's going to be really cool to see it all pieced together and fleshed out and drawn by the wonderful artists. Obviously, some of the extra cash and moolah is going to go out towards the artists that we've used throughout the year as well, which is a wonderful Christmas present from you to them, really. Yeah. So thank you for that as well. And thank you. This is a thank you from Whack. Whack says thank you very much as well. Well, this is probably what it sounds like.
Well, thank you very much. My head hurts. I can't see nothing or hear, but I say thanks to ya.
Guy Whack laying down is very grateful as well.
I wanted to say thank you again to you and Whack for thanks. I'm dying. Oh, he is still listening in here. Oh no.
Oh yeah, there you go. I knew he would be.
Well, then I
know him better than you, which means I love him more than you do.
Yep, that's true. That's exactly what that means. I did want to say thank you to both you and Whack, because I had this crazy idea and you both kind of were like, that's a lot of work. And I was like, I know, but I would like to do it. And you said, okay. And it's kind of a huge deal that they let us have this project that is building another continent in our shared world. It's a big deal to let creative control go like that, and they were both on board without really any hesitation. So and thank you to you guys for your contributions and for taking the fact that we're building a world for everyone to play in, for you, for our shows to be in the future, for like taking that and approaching it with like love and care and consideration, because everything
now everyone
you submitted has been incredible.
To PB.
Now shut the fuck up,
because she went to a lot of effort.
Nope, I'm rolling the credits.
This was an
the terrible credits that don't even work.
It's a disgusting amount of work. She's been doing it pretty much all alone, because this was predominantly Friday's show. Don't mute me.